So this is Alpha Polaris, a horror adventure game. Available on Steam. I'm sorry for the black borders at the sides of the game, but this game is apparently in 1280 by 800. There's no options for changing the resolution size. You can change the volume of just the spoken dialogue. We can't change music volume. The font size is interesting. Receive hints by clicking rune. And bag audio close. Oh, we can turn the shadows off? Okay. So yeah, let's get into it. Is he smoking next to a fuel barrel, or is that... That doesn't have an urn next to that bed? On the floor? Oh my god, those socks are filthy. I'm getting like Arctic Twin Peak vibes. We're not gonna say anything, or... Wait, were we sitting in the tray of the vehicle for that shot? Okay, there's a crack in the ground. Not exactly the most exciting beginning. Day 1.
Hey, Norwegian guy. Are you in there? There's another polar bear for you to stun.
Polar bear? Stun? I mean, you don't stun polar bears, you shoot them because they're goddamn deadly animals. Okay, so it's not an urn by our bedside, but some kind of drink bottle. Unless we're drinking ashes. I guess we'll go with friendly.
Okay, if you could come back in an hour or two.
You think it'll wait while you snooze away? Rise and shine, Norway. And if you don't, I'll shoot that thing myself. You want to get that science project of yours or whatever it is done?
I guess we'll continue with our friendliness.
Okay, hold on. I'll just get my gear.
I'm waiting right here. And don't let Miss Alaska hold you up back there.
Ik weet dik je keigaar.
Oh, okay. How to play. Mouse, navigation, and interaction. The game cursor turns light green when over a hotspot, and activation icons appear below the cursor. Okay, I see. Inventory. You can open and close Rune's bag by left-clicking on it. Oh, our character is called Rune? Okay. Return to game. Okay. We are up and about. So we're Rune. What are we wearing? Why do we have, like, shoulder pads and, like, forearm pads? Don't quite understand that. Also, we're just wearing sneakers? I don't know why, but I thought that, like, in the Arctic you'd need, like, proper boots or something? Oh, okay, there's our bag down there. It kind of blends in with the trash, but... Multi-tool with compass. It has a knife blade, a file, a couple of screwdrivers, and a compass. My current heading is 23 degrees. Wait. What happens if I turn that? 192 degrees. Oh, that sounds like that's going to be some kind of complicated puzzle later on. Notebook. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, this looks complicated. So we got coordinates for polar bears. Notes. Both malnourished, big sores on female paw pads. Female with ringed seal's carcass, 3-inch claws. Sedation, time following administration. So, pulse. Not sure what this... Oh, amount of time following administration. Okay, I'm not really sure. Checklist. Don't approach until head down. Min to mins. 2 minutes? Secure breathing. Check heart rate. Remove dart. Clear off after reversal. Notes and photos. Oh god, I can't read this. It looks like... Here's the article that inspired us to contact you. Best regards, Elaine Harris, Senior PR Manager. Interview with Norwegian biologist and adventurer Rune Knudsen. Rune Knudsen? Now a 27-year-old biology major. Did his master's thesis a few years back studying skuas in one of the most hostile places on Earth, Svalbard Archipelago. While leading an 8-man mountaineering mission, we caught Rune preparing for his next expedition and took the time to ask him about his aspirations. Joseph. Looking at you face to face, I can definitely see a resemblance to Nansen. What is your relationship to him and other legendary Norwegian explorers? Well, there's no direct kinship, or at least not one I know of. But I think the same fire is there. Like Nansen, I don't want to make any compromises. He was willing to give all he had to study the mysteries of the North. The early explorers were the ultimate nonconformists, and that's something I want to emulate myself. I'm sorry, you're just saying you think that we look like some guy just because we're both Norwegian. That seems racist. Nansen was also known for his athletic prowess. Is that the reason why you combine mountaineering with your studies? Actually, it was the other way around. I think I was about 16 when I and a couple of my friends founded an ice climbing club. I'm not going to try and read that. I didn't have any plans for studying biology back then. However, that was what sparked my interest in the Arctic nature. And it was the same club that organized the Svalbard expedition? Yes. It was a given to go there as a club, as we'd always dreamed about our own expedition. Still, what I and the others didn't want was to just go for an adventure. As human beings, we all have an obligation for this planet. I was preparing my master's back then, and I had heard about the need to study the changes in skua nesting in Svalbard, so we felt it was an important mission to take on and justify our trek. And the rest is history. Your paper was highly referenced, and you also secured a scholarship. Is it too early to talk about that? The grant is for studying polar bears, and I will do the relevant field studies in Greenland. Currently, I'm in the process of finding the logistical support I need. So, for all the romantic-era dilettantes and patrons reading this, I want to wish you good luck with that. We will keep an eye out for you, and thank you for the interview. Okay then. Now we've got a little bit of background on Rune. Got a lighter? I'm trying to quit. You're trying to quit lighters? I assume you mean smoking. Okay, we can't use the lighter on the beer can. Guess we can close the bag. Good stuff. So let's see, space. Okay, so now we can see what we can look at. Polar bear poster. Twilight of the polar bears. Right. Digital thermometer. Outside temperature is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. In Celsius, that's negative 15 degrees. Ombra and Mahotska. A fusion jazz band my brother plays accordion in. They suck, but in a cool way. Empty bottles? I should have bought more. You should have bought more empty bottles? Or do you mean full bottles, because these bottles are now empty? Flag of Norway. Explorers like Roland Amundsen and Fridtjof Nansen always brought a flag, so that was a given. Vacuum flask. That's where I keep my riding enthusiasm. I assume you mean alcohol? Triangulation device? I made that. It runs on USB power and listens to low band frequency slots. Okay, well that sounds important. You don't need it right now? Okay. You say so? I had to install the old OS to get the polar bear tracking app to work. Text viewer? Rune Knudsen at bergen.edu.no. That's us. Abstract. Near the southern latitudes of polar bear versus maritimus range, changes in polar bear hunting patterns correlate with sea ice decline. In this thesis, we test these pattern changes in Ketic, eastern Greenland, above 78 degrees latitude. Given the GPS's color reliability, spatial accuracy, and other associated measurements, we used automated GPS collars to record the locations and activities for adult female polar bears. Compared to earlier research, we chose TTQ evaluation to evaluate the effect of sea ice diminishing on hunting behavior, geographic profiling, and search patterns, based on the critical predation concept more quantitatively. Key topics of focus include sea ice, snow, weather, marine mammals, land mammals, fish, and quality and quantity of animal populations. The research is funded by Bergen University Department of Zoology and the Bergen Zoological Museum. Ketic facilities and logistical support is provided by Project EPGE, Euler Petroleum Greenland Expedition, a subsidiary of Euler Petroleum Worldwide. Proxy track. Map. Okay, I don't see any polar bears there. Whoop. Bergen campus. Map file not found. Triangulator. Okay, so we could type in the color IDs, which I saw in our notes. That sounds complicated. I don't see why we need to do that just yet. Bunk. I find myself sleeping a lot less here than back home in Norway. I still have things to do. The next resident should sweep out the corners and replace the burned out light bulb in there. Or you could do that. Crampons. Front pointing crampons for ice climbing. Hopefully, I'll get to use them. Can we grab them? Don't need them. Calendar. I got that from the Bergen Zoological Museum. Fascinating. Radiator. An electric radiator, powered by a genset unit. Ooh, an artificial plant. Around here, polar night lasts from late November to mid-January, so no real plants survive without a sun lamp. I guess we've clicked on everything. Yep, I think we've clicked on everything. Well, this has been a slow start, but let's go out. Left-clicking room displays your current tasks. Pressing space activates the hotspot tool. Yeah, I already done that. 28-year-old Norwegian biologist. Me. Need to get all my polar bear gear. Okay, so that's our objective, I guess. We got a note on our door. What's that say? Rune Knudsen, biologist, mountaineer, philanthropist. You stuck that to your own door? That's kind of lame, dude. No, I don't want to walk over there, Rune. Radiator. It's warm. Fascinating. Team 2 photograph. Those are the guys from the previous team. It's empty. Spare room? It's for visitors. No answer. Why would you go over and knock on that? Okay. The team that initially set up the EPG operation around here. We don't want to exit just yet. Bulletin board. Postcards, mostly. Okay. We got stuff going on. Birthday card. I wonder whose birthday card it is. Looks like it arrived fairly recently. Oh, God. I wish it would give me text for this. Hey, girl. We remembered it's your birthday tomorrow. Hopefully, the Greenland Post Service gets this delivered before you return. We all miss you and wish you were here. Igor, Manny, Peter, Carl, Kate, and Jenna. And it's Nora Anak? Oh, and it says the 2nd of the 8th, 2011, so I guess her birthday is on the 8th? Ooh, station keys. Keys to different areas of the station. Okay, let's take all of them. Take all of them. Yeah, I know that they're station keys. Take them. I want keys. Tully, no more porn, please? What do you mean no more porn? Nothing else going on around here? It's literally just those 2 items. Okay. Let's get out of the bulletin board. Look at the radiator. It's warm. Wow, I'm so glad that they added that information. Els Clark. Els Schumann. Exploration technician. It's locked.
Al.
Knock again?
Al.
Okay, just Al. A dry chemical extinguisher. Surprisingly, it still seems to be valid. What do you mean, surprisingly? It's a fire extinguisher. It should be valid. It'd be pretty useless if it wasn't. The communal underwear disposal unit. You only wash underwear around here? Nova's Park. Okay, maybe her name was Nova. Nova Anawak. Micropaleontologist. So she might be Miss Alaska, as they said. Nova's Vault of Privacy. Okay, let's go knock on her door.
Nova, are you in there?
No answer. That means we can go in.
Nova, are you in there?
Need to get all my polar bear gear. Do we want to go to the garage then? Or the living room?
This is Polaris Station. Come in, Al. Over. Calling Al. This is Polaris.
Okay, fuck you. We won't go in the garage.
Tully spotted another polar bear outside.
Oh, that's Tully, was it?
Polaris, come in, Polaris.
Go ahead. We hear you.
I found oil deep down a crevasse near Testril 2. It's an open pit, Nova. I found seep oil.
But that's wonderful.
And there's more to the story. I also ran into something unexpected. But I'd better tell you in person. I'll be there soon. While you wait, you can contact Thule. We need to announce this right away.
What was unexpected? Should I tell them something else?
Just tell them we're going to make the shareholders happy and the liberals angry pretty soon.
Okay, where are you now?
A few miles northeast of Polaris. But speaking of tree huggers, is that Norwegian chap still bothering you?
Oh no, he's not. Not at all.
What?
I tell you, I haven't seen such an obvious crush since my prom night, and that's been a while.
He's in the room, Al. Shut it.
He's there? Well, I think that was all. See you soon. Over and out.
So he found oil. I don't know what that last part was about, though.
What's wrong with
For
your
some reason,
wrist?
you seem to think that
What
you
is going on
have
there?
a crush on me.
Crush? No, I just...
Come on, is that how they do it in Oslo?
Whoops. I think I left the line open.
And what a thoughtful mistake it was. This has been a comedy goldmine. Look, maybe Rune could fix you something nice in the canteen. Let's say
Canteen?
tomorrow. I'll even throw in some fuel and ammo for Tully. For distraction, you know.
I could do that.
Good.
Do I have a say in this?
Not really.
Can you cook, Rune?
That's my girl. Rune, I happen to know what she likes, but I'll fill you in later. Now is not the time.
Okay, over and out.
Over and out.
So, did you have anything else in mind?
Tully spotted another polar bear outside.
Polar bear research on a station owned by a godless oil company. You know, this might be the biggest oil discovery of our careers, while you are trying to save the Arctic. That's...
A serious conflict of interest, I know. I love ice climbing and the Arctic. That's why I'm here. Did my master's measuring skua eggs in Svalbard. As for the company, me being here is just a cheap publicity trick. I'll play along and get my thesis done. but maybe I should get moving. That bear won't be around forever.
Be careful. Everything Tully knows about polar bears comes from cola commercials.
What? I'm not sure I absorbed any of that. Okay. Well, we can look at metal structure. Well, that's exciting. It's for the comm antenna overhead. Ceiling fan? I suppose it's mainly for aesthetic effect. Really? That seems like a massive waste of power. Inuit harpoon. It's supposed to be the head of an Inuit harpoon. The tip is in pieces. Small paintings. Station's construction photos. From a long time before Euler Petroleum. Wait, what? Are they photos or paintings? Construction photographs are up there. Okay, so I guess that's the wrong description. Painting? Okay. That's L. Schumann and Bob Euler on a fishing trip, eons ago. Oh, okay, Euler is a person as well as a petroleum company. Books? That's our library. Leftovers. There's not much to do in the evening other than getting wasted and stuffing your face. Movies? Few odd DVDs we have in here. Some are even watchable. Nothing to watch but DVDs. Painting of a house. Oh my god, why is all the descriptions... Okay, I'm not gonna get mad this early on. Bar sign. We're always open. Whoever picked the tiki theme in here went seriously overboard. El's very good with darts. I'd rather play canasta. What is canasta? Exercise equipment. Power plug. That's for the radio set. They say she can... Nova Anawak. They say she can pinpoint an oil reservoir by analyzing the microscopic fossils in the drill samples. She can pinpoint an oil reservoir? What do you mean? Like, identify it? Or find it? Because I don't know how you'd find something just by looking at fossils. I don't want to break her workflow. So there's a kitchen in there. Guess that's everything in here. Oh, okay, we just phased right through that. I guess that is all the carpet Euler Petroleum could afford. No, I don't want to look at you, Rune. If that thing broke down, we'd be in trouble. These people don't know how to cook. Water tastes great. We melted from the permafrost below the station. Isn't the thing with permafrost that you shouldn't melt it because, you know, it's permanently frosted? Like, it's like one of a kind, unique, super important? Ventilation hood. A lot of attention has been paid to the station's ventilation. That's fascinating, Ruin. Why is all this information possible? Why did they put this in here? Sugar. Carbohydrates. Nah, it's for coffee. What do you mean this? Okay, what did you think we were gonna do? Just eat raw sugar? Note. It's a less than polite note warning Tully to keep away from L sandwiches. Fridge? It's nicely retro. We have a huge food stockpile downstairs. Oh, this is exciting. Household cream? It's a carton of thick cream. What is household cream? It will just turn sour if I carry it around. Sandwich, judging by size. Elle made that. And we got the achievement munchies. How exciting. Milk. About 70% of the population hold a mutated gene that will allow them to process lactose as an adult. Why is it giving us information about lactose intolerance? Vegetables. Shady. What the fuck does that mean? Shady vegetables? Okay, he automatically shuts the door. Empty cases? There's more beer downstairs. You get to drink 1 per night. Company policy. Radiator. It's warm. Oh, I love that we can look at every single radiator and acknowledge that it's warm. So I guess that's all the stuff in here. Why the hell can we even come in here? I guess we'll just phase back through this... whatever this is. Now we can go back to the garage before we were so rudely distracted by Miss Alaska. Oh boy. This looks like a big area full of a lot of things we could... Oh my god. Why can we look at so many things? Press drill. There's enough machinery in here to keep this place self-sufficient. I don't have to fly in every piece of custom equipment. Okay. Room? The least used tool around here. No, I think the least used tool would be you, Rune. Table saw. That's a good tool for woodworking and finger chopping. Woodworking? Do we have a lot of wood around here? I can't imagine there's a lot of timber to be, used. Grinding machine? The crew uses it to make metal frames for oil exploration equipment. A ladder? There's a hatch to the roof up there. Oh yeah, there is. That leads to the icy roof. An array of tools. Hang on, let me check that out. Okay, let's grab some tools. I don't need any of those right now. A window. Weather has been very good the whole time I've been in here. What, like the last 5 seconds that we've been in this room specifically? Or do you mean been in the Arctic, which is a very weird way to talk about it? Is this a Friday Friday? Yeah, it is Friday Friday. This is subtitled as a horror adventure game, but thus far it has been incredibly dry and boring. Oh, let me show you what we have in our bag. We have coordinates and notes about polar bear sedation. That's how exciting this game is going to be. I hope you're ready for some exciting GPS coordinate action. Mechanical hoist. There's no way to store the equipment up there without a crane. Stored wares. Equipment stored out of the way. I don't need anything from there. What else can we click on? Telly's tent. Wait, Telly lives in the garage? He likes to sleep in a tent. Just like me when I was 4. Collection of buckets, discarded items, and corporate gifts. Oh, we love those corporate gifts. 20 liters of fuel. Can we grab the fuel? Okay. Don't need to lug gas around for no reason. Rusty barrels. There's no way to haul all the garbage out of here. Can we just throw them in rusty barrels? Sounds good. Okay. Can we climb up the ladder? I don't need anything from there. Okay, I guess we're done here. There was no point to look at any of this stuff. To the lobby. Oh, and what a lobby it is. Oh, guns. Tax 12. A polar bear deterrent. We keep it loaded with slugs. Tranquilizer rifle? A breech loader I haven't learned from Bergen University. But we want that. Because we want to sedate the polar bear. What else do we have around here? To outside. Drying closet. What a warm, fuzzy feeling it is to put on a preheated coat. Okay, well, let's grab a coat. I'll grab a coat when I go out. Okay, fuck you then. So, laboratory. EPG flags. They're used as markers at oil survey sites. EPGE stands for Euler Petroleum Greenland Expedition. Are we late-stage capitalist shills? Yes. Apparently. Well, we're not. Apparently we're some kind of tree-hugging hippie out to save the polar bears. But we're being paid by Euler Petroleum for our expedition out here. It seems like everyone else here is potentially working for Euler Petroleum and only care about the oil. Al can probably spare one. Okay, don't know why we need a flag, but we're gonna take one anyway. Just shove it in our bag. Washing machine. Just about the only device in here I can operate. Rope? That sounds important. Ice climbing rope. Let's grab some of that. Packaging tape. Fuck yes, that'll come in handy. Exploration equipment? I have no idea what... Thank you for that, bot. I have no idea what that's for. Looks like a car radio. That's probably a radio then. I guess that's everything in here. That is a big window. Photochromic window. The surface is designed to reduce glare. Okay, that's exciting. Oh crap, look at the amount of items we have to look at in here. Sedative gear. Okay, that's what we want. Gear set are used for knocking down and tracking polar bears. Tranquilizer needles, an oximeter, tracking collars, and reversal syringes. Reversal syringes? What's that? Like something that stabbed you? Teddy bear. That's mine. My folks don't distinguish polar bears from the brown ones. I think everyone knows the difference between a polar bear and a regular bear. Like, that's the most obvious difference there is. A fume hood. It's used for fume containment. No reason to open it. Energy drinks? I'll drink those. Like he really needs more calories. Map of Greenland? That's the Euler Petroleum takeover plan. Okay, they want to take over all of Greenland. As you do. Photo. That's Al's wife. I think she passed away. Office Buddha. It radiates humility and enlightenment. Who's the Buddhist, though? Is it Al? Mollusk fossil. Or mollusk fossil, as a normal person might say. That creature lived in warm seas 200 million years ago. Well, that's what Nova said. Now that I know her name's Nova, that's an insane name. Nova? Who would name their child Nova? Ammonite fossil. An ancient sea-dwelling nastiness. Nova prepares those in her spare time. Nova's workstation? The tiny spot where Nova works. Station blueprint. That's an EPGE poster designed to promote their facilities here. Can we take it? Oh, it's a map. That's exciting. I don't really care that much, do I? Wait, are these... No, this can't possibly be that important. Your niece is named Nova Blue G. Nova Blue? That's crazy. I mean, that's a badass name, but it sounds like a superhero name. Like the name of a superhero. Nova Blue. Medical locker. Heavy-looking security locker containing various chemicals for research and medical purposes. Rowan Gray? Well, Rowan's an okay name. And Gray's normal, but Blue is unusual for a name as well. At least for like an actual official name. Blue, I could understand being like a nickname, but I don't think I've ever heard someone with like Blue being part of their legal name. I don't need anything from there. Nova Blue. I like the name. That's pretty cool. Their mum is an artist and kind of wanted to name the color as a name, but felt it was too wild. Go blue yourself. It's perfectly normal. I like it. I like it more than just Nova by itself. Nova Blue sounds awesome. Although, if you were to shorten that, it would be NB. Her parents named her December. No one knows. She was born in June. What the hell is this? Why can I not look at this? This is the weirdest looking thing. Oh, maybe this is a fossil. Maybe this is a I thought it was intestines, but I guess it's probably just a fossil. Why can I not say the word fossil normally? Fossil. Distilled water? A pure form of H2O for lab purposes. Use distilled... Oh, we can use this on something? Use distilled water on distilled water. It doesn't do anything. Acetic acid. Highly concentrated acetic acid. It's used as a solvent. Oh, we can use the acetic acid on the distilled water. Doesn't do anything. Brush. It's probably used for removing dust. Stone putty? Ammonite glue. It can be used to piece the specimens together. Can I say penguin? Penguin. 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 Table. Not much empty space in here. What are you talking about? I click on this table and you say, not much empty space in here. More than half of the table is empty. This table's like almost completely empty. Okay, I think we've finally clicked on everything. Why can we use the acetic acid on things? I'm gonna try and use it on everything. You gonna let me try it? I don't think we're supposed to do this. I think this is probably gonna be for later puzzle, but I want to use it on things. It's not possible. I don't think that would lead to anything useful. Let's pour it on the computer. Pour it on the painting? The photo? Okay. Oh, can we pour acetic acid into Al's energy drinks? That sounds like it would be fun. Okay, so there was absolutely no point to coming in here. Let's go down to the basement. Oh boy, why has every screen got so much crap in it? Extinguisher. An old CO2 extinguisher. No, it's heavy and I don't need it. Why is there water dripping from the roof? That doesn't seem good. Sponge cake? Just add toppings. Not much need for cake right now. Maple syrup. First class stuff. I bet it's harvested in Canada. Hard to think of any use for it. It's for eating, that's what its use is. Meringue powder. Just mix with water type of thing. I likes to stock this kind of stuff. Meat hook. A two-sided hook. Meat? We just carve pieces out of it. Sacrificial anode. What the fuck is a sacrificial anode? It prevents corrosion of the pump casing. It's either zinc or magnesium. It's firmly secured. Fucking Canada. Ice cream box. That's all the ice cream we've got. Okay, so it looks like there was no point coming down here. I guess we've got a gun. And now we can go outside.
Hey, Rune! Over here.
No, I'm gonna ignore you. It's a roof. Oh, there's the other side of that window. It's designed to prevent snow blindness. Oh, I see. What's this? Well, there's something there, but I can't look at it. Barrel. It's a makeshift ashtray. The station yard. Oh, is that what this dot down here is for? Okay. Ted Tully Crean. Okay, so Tully's the one with the porn addiction. Irish, all-around mechanic. He's supposed to be Irish? Is that what that voice was?
Where is it?
Back there, behind the station. I think it tried to stalk me, so I took off.
Then it's probably a male, so let's be very careful.
That's very clearly an American accent, right? Like, that sounds like more like a Boston kind of accent than an Irish one. Behind the station. Can we go to the roof? Oh, there it is.
He's a big one, all right. Somewhat over 200 kilos, I'd say. And guess what? He is a she.
Does that matter?
More than one would think. Tracking collars can't be fitted to males. Their necks are wider than their heads.
Is that true? Male polar bear necks are wider than their heads? They're like Alec Jones. Or even Alex Jones. I don't know why I said Alec Jones. It's Maine, US Irish. Icy roof. A slippery slope. Solar panel. Despite the size, those are largely decorative. What are you talking about? We should have, like, sun, like half of the year round, right? Why would it be decorative? Northern ridges. Beyond that ridge is the Greenland Sea. Get fucked, Alec Jones. Snow fence. A lot of snow packed behind the fence. What is a snow fence? Polar bear. She must be over 2.5 meters long. That's impressive for a female. Sleigh dog cage. They used to keep a 10-dog team in there. What happened? Okay. How do I... Oh, wait. Maybe I can open my bag? Let's shoot this fucker. Use tranquilizer rifle on polar bear. The chamber is empty. Oh, okay. We gotta load it. Sedative needles. Go in the gun. Let's do this.
Good kill.
It hit her right where it was supposed to, just above the shoulder blade. Let's give the sedative some time to kick in and then have a closer look.
No, they're not as big as I thought.
It can easily crush a seal's skull, or drag a small beluga whale out of the sea.
Mighty nasty smell.
It shouldn't be that bad.
Let's stick our hand in there.
There's the reason for the smell. The right quadrant mandibular canine is chipped.
The what?
A fang. The tooth is infected and the infection is spreading. Look at the dark spots on the gums.
Can we fix that? Oh, look at the neck. A long neck is an evolutionary adaptation for swimming. He's clearly nervous about this. Maybe he's just nervous because he doesn't have any more porn. Paws. Both paw pads look clean. It's a polar bear. Not much fat underneath the fur. She's malnourished. Station back. Okay. Sedative dart. Bullseye.
Careful.
Relax. I know what I'm doing.
Do we know what we're doing? All right, we want to put the color on.
That's a satellite tracker?
What did you
Yes,
think it would
but
look like?
Transmits only triangulation data. The collar will come off after a few weeks. After that, I'll retrieve it.
It's on and running. What else do we need to do? Oximeter? The pulse is a little over 40. That's normal for a sleeping animal.
We're done here. She can't eat with that tooth. That's why she's so badly malnourished. We need to contact the veterinary service tomorrow.
Are you gonna keep her on a leash until then?
Let's haul her to that old sled dog cage to wait for them.
You're
stay
kidding
here
me.
and guard her. I'll figure out a way to do it.
What if she starts moving before that?
I'd keep my distance. She'll be rather pissed off when she wakes up.
We're gonna put a polar bear... No! This sounds like a terrible fucking idea. Putting a polar bear in a cage right next to our base? That's... Oh my god. Comm tower. Satellite link. The only way to connect to the outside world. Personally, I like the isolation in here. Sleigh dog cage. It housed tens of huskies during the time before motorized transportation. The latch looks like it's still working. We're gonna just hold the polar bear back with a latch? Oh my god, this sounds fucking terrible. Cage pillar. A sturdy-looking roof support pillar. Oh my god, this is a terrible fucking plan. I can't believe we're gonna be doing this. Gasoline tank, fuel for generating electricity and for vehicles. Fuel pump, slag and service stations. Generator, solar panel. So station west or to generator. Guess we'll go to station west. Very slowly, we're gonna walk there. Okay, this looks useful. Station front. And at least there's not a lot to click on over here. Ratchet strap. Those can be used to tie down heavy hardware.
Walk right into that.
Thank you for that, bot. Oh, we picked that up, did we? Can we move the snowmobile? It's an age-old army surplus snowmobile. Tully has the keys. I don't have the keys. Do we have to go back and ask Tully for the keys? Tully, give us the keys.
Have you figured out how to move her?
Oh, okay. So we can type things. Oh gosh, this is going to be very complicated. Snow mobile.
Let's take the snowmobile and pull her.
That might work.
What beautiful animation. Okay, so do we ratchet strap the polar bear? Maybe they wanted to, like, give it more atmosphere? She's starting to wake up. But, oh, and then we run the rope to the snowmobile. The snowmobile can't turn inside the cage. Oh, we wrap it around the cage pillar. Put the rope to the cage pillar, then to the snowmobile. Oh, complicated. This does not seem safe.
Eula Petroleum is gonna love her.
We are not telling them. We need to do what we can to help her.
I'm gonna go take a leak.
Oh, cool. We get to watch him slowly walk away. Let's have a look at the polar bear. We'll see how she copes in that cage. Probably not well. She's malnourished, infected, tooth. Like, she's gonna be a very, very angry polar bear when she wakes up. This does not seem like a good idea at all, Rune. But yeah, this game could do with some music. I'm assuming they were trying to emphasize the bleakness of this place by not having music. But it just makes it incredibly dull. A valve? The fuel flow control. It's open. Let's close it. Oh. Generator cabinet? Judging from the sound, it's running. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing now? Rune, what are we doing? There should be antibiotics somewhere in the lab. Okay, back to the lab. Oh, okay, we got a different view now. The station's door? Oh, that whole area. Garage door? It operates electrically. Snowplow. One of Tully's bigger toys. Can we open the door? Without the remote, it can only be opened from the inside. Okay, I guess we'll go back in. Oh, we're putting the gun back. Seems like a bad idea, considering we now have a polar bear definitely on base, but... Oh, we got notes? Or is this... Did we add new notes there, maybe? Yeah, I guess we must have. God damn. Oh, wait, hang on. Tooth infected. Okay, so 19.4. Oh, I guess that's the date. So the 19th of the 4th. So antibiotics? Where are some antibiotics? Oh, maybe in the medical locker? Yeah, antibiotics. Here it is. Antibiotics, a liquid penicillin. She weighs about 200 kilograms. 1,000 milligrams a day, oral or intramuscular, should do it. that means I would need to keep her in a very small cage for at least 14 days. I'll contact Thula first thing in the morning.
Make some room. Samples coming through. Rune.
Al.
Pretty brisk weather out there. Leave no skin exposed.
That's illegal.
What do you got there, Gramps?
Early Christmas. A few hours ago, I was roaming the glacier using the crevasse radar. No magnetometrics or anything. Suddenly, the thing starts bleeping, and I hit the brakes. Went outside and found myself on the edge of the nastiest crevasse ever.
Holy shit!
And that's not even the hairiest part. Glanced down, and there it was. Deep in the hole, a bubbling pool of crude oil. Again, no transient electromagnetics, tellurics, or anything. Just stumbled on it. So I figured there's more to this story. Tied myself to the six-wheeler's winch and went down.
You fucking went down the crevasse? Alone? And with that trunk of yours?
Yes, Tully, I bloody went all the way. Let's say I had a hunch of an old oil wizard, did some surface sampling, looked around, and found these.
What the fuck? Holy shit. This...
Unsettling, isn't it? It was a sacrificial site of some kind.
You don't know that.
It's human.
Yes, there were plenty of body parts down there, but I didn't want to stick my nose any deeper than I already had. What do you think, Rune?
Hey, Kalish. Remark about the climate change? Tell him it's not your field. Tell him it's important find. This is amazing. This could be ancient. Like, we could learn so much about, like, the native peoples of Greenland.
This is a significant find. The symbols look like some sort of elaborate writing, but it's not really my field. I have a few paleoanthropologist contacts in Bergen. We could reach them through the Thule station.
Maybe, but let's not be hasty here. The find could mean big bucks for all of us, so let's not draw any unnecessary attention to it. Tully?
Right on, Gramps. Last time I checked, we were on an oil research station, not some fancy university.
You are not going to believe this.
That is a hell of an
Mueller
expression.
himself is coming here.
Bob? They're sending Bob?
No, much worse.
No.
I'll be in my room.
What the hell was that?
Alistair Euler, the son of the company founder, is coming here. I've known Bob a long time, and in this case, the apple has landed far off.
Oh, he sure got the Ice Queen ticked off.
We have some mutual history together.
I'm going out for a smoke. You joining, Gramps?
No, thank you. I'll reward myself with a couple of sandwiches.
Viking?
No, thanks, I'm trying to quit. And if I'm not going to be allowed to contact a real expert, I'll examine those bones myself.
Knock yourself out.
You do know what your oil find means for Greenland, don't you?
Yes, it'll bring in money to the local people, thus giving them tools for pursuing their independence.
It'll also have a severe effect on the ecology, not to mention global climate problems.
What do you want me to do, Rune? I'm an old guy. For once, I found something worthwhile. Anyway, I suggest you take a look out of your window before going to sleep. There should be powerful aurora in the sky tonight.
I mean, finding the oil isn't the problem. Someone was going to find the oil regardless, Rune. It's what they're going to do with the oil that's going to be the problem. Hide and bones. Let's take a closer look. It must be eons old. This femur looks like it's been fractured and healed. The bones are so mineralized that it's hard to examine them properly. It must be thousands of years old. Nope, we just put them in our bag, did we? Tray. Full of crap. Some gear Nova uses to prepare the fossils. Decomposed surface. There are markings below, but I can't make anything of them. Oh god, there's a lot of things to click on. Symbolic arc. A magnificent arc of symbols on the upper part. Looks almost like the sky is bleeding. Cartouche symbol 1. These These three symbols are inside a cartouche, as if together they would have a special meaning. I don't know how to interpret these. Decomposed surface, 2 markings. Those 2 markings really stand out. The lower one looks human. Okay. Wait, those look like numbers over there. Maybe, probably not. Muddled symbols? There are messy symbols on the lower part, almost like they were intended to look bad. What a bizarre assumption to make. Well then, things are finally starting to liven up after the first hour. What the hell are we going to do with these bones, though? Humerus and femur. These are definitely human and heavily mineralized. Put them in the fume hood? No, that doesn't do anything. Put them on the table. What are we doing? Rune? I need to cleanse the bones L brought for further examination. What about the polar bear we got out back? Shouldn't we administer the antibiotics first before she wakes up? We're gonna put acetic acid on them? It's not possible. That doesn't work. What are we doing? Gotta clean up the bones. How do you guys clean your bones? Okay, we can use the fume hood. What is wrong with my pronunciations today? Fume hood. Fume hood. It's already open. Now we can put the bones in? It's not possible. Acetic acid on the fume hood? It doesn't work. Corrosion-resistant glass container. We can open the fume hood now. What am I supposed to put in there? Iron bones. Stone putty. You'd like to put the whole thing in acid? Can we use the acetic acid on the skin? Pouring acid straight on top of them? I don't think so. Hit the space bar. We got fume hood. Oh, container and fume hood. Oh my god, that's such a tiny difference. Put the... That doesn't... Okay, we don't put the bones in there. Put the acetic acid. Bit hard to get them in there. What do you mean? Oh, can we put it on the table? Oh my god, we got supposed to pick up the tray and put it on the table. Okay. It's made of glass. Exciting. Okay, now we put the bones in the tray. The bones are in there. Now we put the acetic acid on there. Can't we start with acid? Chemistry 101. Distilled water, then. Containing with liquid and bones. The bones and water are in there. Now we put the acid in. And we pick the tray up and put it back in the fume hood. A mild solution of acetic acid should dissolve the calcite. I'll check the results in the morning. Used for fume containment. Okay. So that's that done. Do we need to do something with the skin, or should we go administer the antibiotics now? Okay. First antibiotic shot. Okay, back to the polar bear. We're not going to take our gun out there? I really don't feel like this cage is going to hold. Oh, she's awake. She's awake. We'll see how she copes in that cage. Antibiotics. On the polar bear. I can't deliver it like this. It needs to be injected to work. I'll replace the agent with penicillin. Antibiotics. She'll bite my hand off. Oh, we're supposed to stab her again? No, I can't sedate her again. She might die. What do you want us to do? What are we supposed to do, Rune? Cuddle bear? We can't use the syringe, but we can't sedate her again. Can we rope her? That would hurt her. Can we flag her? Tape her? Oh, maybe we're supposed to give her some food. Do we inject the antibiotics into meat? Let's go back down to the basement. That would make sense. Basement. Inject the antibiotics in the meat. No, that doesn't do anything. Oh, that seemed like a good idea. I thought I was thinking good. What else would polar bears eat? Well, let's wander around a bit. Wait, hang on. Okay, there you are. Got your car back. Can we take our gun? We have no use for it right now. Can we take the tax? No? Okay, I guess we'll wander around and talk to the others. Miss Alaska said she'd be in her room. Tully seems excited.
What do you think about the find?
When are you gonna get it on with the Inuit princess, huh?
Don't tell me you haven't tried.
Me? Hell no. A cold and bitter creature that woman is. An ice princess. She was working in Thule before this, right? The word is that they had to transfer her to keep a horde of ogling corporate losers away. Like the Eula guy she was mad about. And
Yeah, I
that
thought
she
so.
enjoyed the hassle an awful lot, too. Just take a number, pal.
Okay, that's enough. I have things to do.
But if you need some advice about Inuit women in general, you are now talking to the Eskimo chick.
Oh boy.
Right.
My point is that she'll eat you alive. She's done it before.
I don't have anything to say to him. Let's head on through. Oh, you said you were gonna have a sandwich, weren't you? You should be in here, right?
Ah, Rune. Quite a day, wasn't it?
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long, my friend. Too long. I've seen all kinds of creatures in here. All kinds of jaunty fellows.
Did you see my new mascot?
I did, but how long is she going to stay in that cage? That's a different thing.
I'm not gonna keep her.
What's the problem with her?
Infected jaw. Dooley will probably agree to send in a vet.
That's a ballsy move, you know, to capture a polar bear.
His voice actor, it sounds very familiar.
Did you say the artifacts were in a cave? Not in the bottom of the crevasse?
A glacial cave beneath the ice, yes. It was deep beneath the surface. Not a very pleasant place. But don't start getting any weird ideas about academic investigations or anything. I found it and I'll dedicate it to pumping black gold.
You're kidding me, right? You found bones and relics? This is way bigger than oil.
What are you working on?
Right now, my main field of expertise, a sandwich.
Okay, let's talk to Nova.
Nova, are you alright?
Rune? No, not really.
You know, if you need any assistance, I've got some quality razor blades.
You're a real friend, but I think I just need some rest.
What the fuck? What? What the fuck? Is he suggesting... What? Razor blades? What? Jesus Christ, that seems like a dark thing to joke about in the Arctic.
I was just wondering if the date is still on.
What? The date? Oh, our date. Yes, it's still on.
Look, I noticed you're a bit stressed out and thought, if there's anything I can do...
I just need some rest.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Augie. Oh, a shoulder to lean on. We got the achievement. Let's not annoy her. Is she crying? Jesus Christ. Better not disturb her. What the fuck did this Alistair guy do? He seems like a real shitbag if she's crying just by mentioning he's coming here. Or was he saying shave your legs? Or I won't go on a date with you. Okay, so we are still no closer to figure out how the fuck we're gonna get the antibiotics to the polar bear. Maybe we should check our notes. Don't approach till head down, secure breathing, check heart rate, remove dart, clear off after reversal. Don't take any photos of the polar bear. That? What was that noise? Okay, it just happens every time I come out of the door, does it? Wait, maybe we should check the radio? I have some skill with it, but we can't actually do anything with it. She's gonna bite our hand off. We try and give her... Don't have anything to say to him. Maybe we should talk to Al now that we've talked to Nova?
Ah, Rune.
What is going on?
What are you working on?
Right now?
I understand.
Okay, these are just the same conversations we had.
All
In the Arctic or in Dallas with that truck? Well, I guess they're searching for oil for a reason, Augie. But how's your week been, Magoop? How's your Friday going? And then got anything planned for the weekend? Apparently, the wheelbase is designed to distribute its weight over a wide area. I don't know if it works, but it sure looks cool. Well, there you go. That's why they've got such a big truck. Don't need anything from there. Stored wares. Gasoline. What are we supposed to do to get this antibiotics in the polar bear? Can't sedate it again. She'll bite my hand off. I thought I figured something out when I thought about the whatchamacallit. The meat. The meat seemed like a good option. Station yard. Let's go this way. Snowmobile. Don't need it right now. Can we inject ourselves with the penicillin? I keep calling it penicillin. It's antibiotics. I don't know how to say silamicillin. She'll bite my hand off. We've got rope. We've got a flag. Multi-tool. Doesn't do anything. Sedative needles. Doesn't do anything. Antibiotics. Can't deliver it like this. It has to be injected to work. It cannot be opened without breaking the shell. There is a hermetic seal. Not yet? Not yet when I use the packaging tape on the needle. That's curious. Can't use the packaging tape on the polar bear. That won't work. Oh, adventure gaming. This is true point and click. We're just using everything on everything. And we do something with the tape and the meat. Because polar bears, they just basically eat meat, right? They're not going to want anything other than the meat. No, it's not possible. Can't take any of the meat. Just carve pieces out of it. How do we carve pieces of meat out? Extinguisher, meringue powder, maple syrup. I don't think of any use for it. Maybe we should check the fridge? Oh, jump a little stabsies. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, no, it is supposed to randomize Magoop, the food command. It's just that we happen to get another corn after, just by happenstance. That's the nature of randomness. What? What the fuck? What the actual So wait, was that me using the multi-tool to do that? Okay. Okay, you were right, I think, Augie, as far as I can tell. So now we inject the meat. Not yet. Maybe, okay, maybe we don't inject the meat. Maybe we distract her with the meat and then inject her while she's distracted? You think they would keep, like, an actual knife or something next to the meat that they're constantly carving pieces out of? Okay. Okay, looks like we're gonna feed her and then inject her. She's not gonna eat it with that jaw. She'll bite my hand off. Okay, so we've given her food? Let's see. Did I do something wrong? Can we go back and get more meat? I'm not hungry right now. Okay. She's not gonna eat it with that jaw. I can't inject her yet. What are we doing? I love that fucking just phasing through that solid wall of curtain. Household cream. Just turned sour. Milk. Sandwich. Wait, so Al, you're making another sandwich even though you've got a sandwich in the fridge? Vegetables? Shady. Let's inject the antibiotics into Al's sandwich. Into the cream? Oh. Remember the fridge. If the bear will eat your hand, how can you get syringe to it without getting close? Are we gonna load it into the gun? Are we gonna... We're gonna stick it to something. What about... Oh, maybe the spear? We do something with that? Let's tape it. Yes? The gun, I guess? Yes, no. I'm guessing you're saying yes to the gun, no to the spear. I've no use for it right now. Put the syringe in there. No, that doesn't do anything. Not yet. Tape the... You need to craft a simple distance reaching tool. Oh, wait, we did pick up a flag. No. Metal parts are on the way. You mean in the way? Not yet. Metal parts are on the way. Metal parts are on the way. How can you remove metal? Oh, the shop. We go back to the shop. We've got a table saw. Grinding machine. Okay, I think we're getting there now, Augie. We can rest on the guide. I think we can. I think we're on our way. Wooden pole. Wow, we cut down this flag just to make a wooden pole. Unfinished pole syringe. Take them together. This is a pole syringe my zoology professor would be proud of. Wait, but you have to depress the syringe, don't you? How are we gonna stab and then push the plunger? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, game. And there's like no hint as to what you want to do. Like, you've got to try and figure all of that out yourself, just from the "you'll bite my hand off" line. Like that. Oh my god.
It's for your own good. You'll get the next shot tomorrow.
Where are you going, Rune? Oh, you put the pole down. Oh, and we got the achievement Veterinarian. Now we're thinking with tools. And like that hint that we wanted to give her antibiotics, the first antibiotic shot, that's something you can turn off. That's only because like that's considered a hint. Is having an objective in the game is considered a hint. Maybe I should rest a little, then try to write my thesis. So I guess we're going back to bed? But again, they consider that a hint, going back to bed, not an objective that you should just have on by default. Bedtime. A day in the Arctic. Achievement unlocked. Ooh. Okay, what's going on there? Oh, oil. It's oil. I thought there were holes in the Aurora Borealis, but I think it's like oil.
Oh,
I told you.
shit. What a dream.
I told you putting a polar bear in a cage was a bad idea.
Sounds like a garbled radio.
Make your bed. You gotta make your bed. Still have things to do. Okay, so we've just had a nightmare. What can we look at? What's the thermostat say now? Drop to 38 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 38. In Celsius, that's close to minus 40. Yeah, because they meet at minus 40 Fahrenheit and Celsius do. You look at our bed, let's look at the radiator. Wow, still very exciting, that radiator. Still have things to do. Okay, I guess we're going outside. I want to know more about this radiator. It's warm. That's exciting. What about this radiator? That's also warm. God, this game has everything. Can we knock on Nova's door in the middle of the night? Is she crying? Better not. She's still crying? I feel like this might be a dream sequence. Like we did wake up, you know, from a nightmare, but I feel like maybe this is going to be one of those fake out things where we have a nightmare and then another nightmare's going to happen.
Al.
Al. Alan. Rune Knudsen. Or maybe we should... The sound is coming from the living room radio. Can we go into the garage, or are we gonna have to go to the living room? Oh, we can't go to the garage. That's exciting. Empty. Something happened to him in my nightmare. Interesting. Okay, let's check out the radio. Radio? What's going on with that radio? Okay. It's blaring out something. Just sounds like static. It's not that exciting. Radios do that. Whoa, fucking.
Tully, you scared the hell out of me.
I see them, Rune. The beast.
That's illegal.
I see them ruin the beast. Let's try and calm him down.
Okay, Tully, I hear you. Take it easy. Everything is all right.
No, I can't. It just starts over. There. See?
Listen to me. You are on Alpha Polaris, and there's nothing here. Take it easy.
What? Are you sure?
There's nothing here, Tully. Nothing here.
Fuck.
What did he say?
What did you see in your dream?
I don't know. I was back in Longwoods, Maine, and then in the glacier. The polar bears. They were in the sky. It was wrong somehow.
Wait, so he is from Maine. Why did they say he was Irish before? You could be Irish and from Maine. Can you?
What were the beasts you saw?
At first, I thought there were polar bears. But then, I don't know what the fuck it was. A spirit. Under the ice.
Okay, easy now. Tully, what's wrong with the radio?
How should I know? It's some electromagnetic shit or something.
Look, maybe you should go back to sleep.
No, I need to focus. You go ahead, Norway. I'll sit down here for a while.
Are you...
I'm good. Now leave me alone.
I think he's got the
Okay.
midnight madness.
I'll do a quick check around the station.
Blaring out something. Can we unplug the radio? Something is really wrong with him. Better leave him be. Well, there's no Al. Alan! Oh, the radiator's warm. Good to know. At least that's okay. Maybe now we can go wake up the others? Oh, Nova's already awake, because she's apparently still crying. Ellen! Ellen!
Al,
Come on, faster. Okay. He's not in there. I guess we should go check the polar bear? Definitely grab your gun. You have no use for it right now? No, we're gonna go check the polar bear. The polar bear might have broken out. Grab your gun. Rope. Washing machine's turned off. Give the polar bear a Coca-Cola? Oh, right. That's... They did mention cola, that Tully had only learnt about polar bears from cola. I did not get the reference. Yes. Give the polar bear Coke. Spacebar. Can we grab some more? Let's grab some more meat. You're not hungry? I didn't mean for you to eat the meat. We really shouldn't go out there without our gun. Oh, Alan! Alan! He's gazing up at the sky. Let's sneak up on him.
Al?
Look at that. A hell of a light show. Like the sky itself was burning. Such profound beauty. I took a reading with the magnetometer, and I think we're very close to a record-breaking geomagnetic event right now.
There's something strange taking place here.
Something's wrong with Tully. That seems to be the more pressing concern.
I ran into Tully in the living room and had a conversation with him while he was having some sort of nightmare.
A waking dream? That's interesting, especially considering his fixations. He's constantly going over the dreams he's had, the dreams he will have, and so on.
The dreams he
But
will
I
have?
wouldn't worry. Ted's obviously very responsive to these things, and he's been under some stress lately.
I would
The
very much worry about
isolation
that.
and the darkness can get to you.
Not like this. It took me several tries to get him to wake up, and what he told me about the dreams...
Yes, but still, between you and me, waking dreams occur mostly in juveniles. Let's put it this way. Ted doesn't
That's not a
always
good thing.
operate
That means he's more dangerous.
with the maturity one would expect.
The radio is blaring out some weird noise.
Yes, that makes sense, and it wouldn't even be the first time. Way back in 1859, a couple of great geomagnetic storms took place.
Were you around in 1859?
Caused by immense coronal mass ejections in the sun. Back then, telegraph stations were spreading all over rural America. Electricity was soon to be introduced to households, and telegraph lines operated with it. As it happened, something freaky took place during a peak in the solar storm. Stations in Portland and Boston maintained conversation for several hours with no battery power.
They were using some form of geomagnetic energy?
Correct. Geomagnetically induced current is the term. The field lines fall here, Rune. Now, I don't know the specifics, but I think the ion storm is causing the effect you described. Who knows? We might see even more peculiar things happen.
Well, yeah. That's not that weird. Like, the static you get in a detuned radio, that is like basically like the sun and the stars and all of that background radiation just bouncing around. It's called radioactive for a reason. It activates radios. Like, it's the same, thing. It's the electromagnetic spectrum. It's all the same stuff.
How can an ionospheric phenomenon have effects this severe?
Well, I'll bet you see aurora in Norway all the time, Rune. Do you know much about them?
The basics. They're caused by solar wind getting trapped by Earth's magnetic field.
That's the science. However, the Cree call them the dance of the spirits. Looking at them here, in the middle of this desolation, they waver constantly, like a veil or a mask.
The
A
masks
mask
waver
shifting to
constantly?
reveal a glimpse of some long, lost truth. Perhaps a visual message, which we, as mankind, are no longer able to connect to.
Okay, Al. We're getting into some pseudoscience territory.
There's no causal connection to anything linked to mankind. Just astrophysics.
You're right. Forgive me. Maybe the only thing you're witnessing here is an old fart rambling.
There's more. I've also had a nightmare. In my dream, I remember the terror of someone watching me from a distant ice shelf. Tully had a feeling of something haunting him in the woods.
You think there's a connection?
I don't know what to think.
Without trying to be dismissive, you both have spent long days out on the glacier. Anyhow, there may still be a powerful subconscious message for you to grasp. A spiritual one, as some people in touch with themselves would say.
Who's touching themselves?
But maybe you should hit the sack before I switch on my full ramble mode.
There's more. In my...
Like, you can just keep repeating.
You think there's...
I don't know what...
Without trying to be dismissive, anyhow, there may still be a spiritual...
You could be...
But
Okay.
one more thing. I don't think you'll be able to reach anyone with the radio tomorrow. We've blanked out during ion storms half this magnitude before.
Then I'll treat the bear myself.
That's the spirit. We should also power down the tower so nothing gets fried. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Okay. But yeah, you had a solar storm that knocked out GPS a couple months back? Yeah. These kinds of things happen all the time. He's the closest thing to a bus here. Okay. So we found Alan. We're gonna go outside now? Like hell I will. Okay, we're not gonna go outside. What are we doing? Elle's right. I need some sleep. Okay, back to bed. Should we, just check in on, or maybe we should check on Tully as well before we go to sleep. She's crying all night long. That's pretty crazy. Better leave him be. We're not gonna unplug the radio? Okay. Nothing else to look at? No, I guess it's time to go to bed. Day 2.
Hey, Knudsen, you gotta see this.
Kamardar.
Don't you go all sweet on me. I found something
We're
real
Norwegian.
fucking eerie.
The Swede here needs a little more sleep.
You need to see this.
Fan. Before we'll stop. Okay, you win.
Get down here then. And about last night, we need to talk.
Okay. All the same stuff as before. Oh, maybe we should check our computer. We can grab the triangulation device now? Don't need our text viewer. Doesn't look like we've written anything more. Triangulator, I don't know to make of any of that. We grab... No, we can't grab our crampons. Verte absinthe. That wasn't there before. Yeah, well, with my writer's block. Jesus Christ, they let us have absinthe out here? What's the temperature like today? Negative 11 degrees. Oh, but the radiator. Oh, it's powered by a genset unit. What about this radiator? It's warm. And that radiator's warm too. It's good to know. Let's check in on Nova.
Nova, are you in there?
No answer. She's not in there. Tully's waiting for me. Oh, I'm check to see if anything interesting in the fume hood. Alan.
Al.
Al. Let's check the living room. Oh, god damn it. So, Verte absinthe. Verte is, like, French for green, right? So it's green absinthe? Isn't all absinthe green? Isn't it known as, like, the green fairy? Who's in the kitchen? Is it Alan? Oh, there she is. What's going on over there with the cooking? Steam. She's going to overcook those potatoes. You think Verne is green? Okay. What is Verte then? Ventilation hood? She's gonna boil those potatoes. Never mind, it is Verte? Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, the radiator's warm. She looks tired? Yeah, you're boiling your potatoes, Nova.
Everything all right?
Yes, just had a lousy night.
You're not the only one. The radio woke me up.
At least you got some sleep. I've been running those samples for, what, like 4 hours now?
If there's something I can do to help, like pick off the hairier bug legs.
Thanks, but those bugs are still microscopic. How's the bear doing?
I don't know. I haven't visited her yet.
Potatoes. Talk about her potatoes.
You don't look like you slept too well. Rough night?
No, it's more like personal stuff.
Haven't had any strange dreams?
Not really.
Tully had night terrors last night. Seems pretty shaken.
I know. First morning in months, he didn't tell any of his sexist jokes.
Oh, wow. The shit she must have to put up with out here.
Al thought you might have some insight on those bones and the hide he found.
If you mean as an Inuit, not that much.
What?
People often have this misconception of our
I
cultural...
didn't mean as an Inuit, I meant as a scientist.
There are many different cultures and groups. I'm a Canadian Inupiat. In Greenland, there's the Kalaalleq, although the dialect spoken here in the north is Inuktun. It's very close to the Canadian Inuktitut that my mom spoke to me. However, I took some courses on Paleo-Eskimo cultures, so I might be able to tell you something.
So you would actually know something, because, again, you're a scientist.
From my first day here, I noticed how you take pride in your past. I'm sure your mom taught you that.
Not really. She always told me to forget the bygone ages and become a trucker.
Let's not comment on her looks.
Losing you to the logging industry would have been a waste of talent.
You should see me driving a Kenworth double trailer up the Wrangell Mountains before you say that. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. Anyway, I learned to take pride in what I am after I moved to Alaska and went to university.
You didn't seem very happy to hear Euler Jr. was coming.
We just don't need anyone from management meddling in things right now, especially those who are full of themselves.
What if calling her hot led to horizontal boogie? We will never know now. I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like it wasn't the appropriate thing to say.
We on for tonight?
We are, but I have to zone out for a while first.
It's supposed to be a major oil prospect down there?
Yes, but Al thinks we need to do a little more work before trumpeting about our find.
Oh, looks like we can bring up the Nova's background discussion again.
Not really.
We can comment on her looks, Augie. We'll do it.
You'd make the world's cutest log truck driver.
Surely you've noticed that there are lots of cute girls pretty much everywhere.
Well, we just got no riz. That's why we shouldn't have commented on her looks. We got no riz. Can we do something about these potatoes? These potatoes are gonna drive me crazy now. Okay, anything else to look at around here? Let's check the fridge. Al's sandwich is still there. Milk, still interesting. Vegetables, shady. Household cream, exciting stuff. Okay. Stop objectifying women. She's more than a sack of potatoes. What do we got? We got triangulation device and green absinthe. I guess there's like yellow absinthe, maybe? Actually, now that I think about it. Oh, it's been a while since I read up on absinthe. Anything else of interest in here? Doesn't look like it. Washing machine's on again. Exploration equipment. Let's check the basement first. Let's grab some meat. Oh, we're not hungry right now. Yep. Back up we go. Let's go out here. Let's check the samples.
Morning.
Ow!
Morning. Made any progress with the thesis?
Not really.
Well, if it helps, our little side project here, the one involving oil, is showing some real promise.
Okay, well, let's talk to Al first.
Did you have any nightmares last night?
Yes, I had this recurring one when Euler Jr. catches us not doing our jobs. Other than that, just some nighttime flatulence, but that's definitely out of excitement.
Tully's dreams have really gotten to him.
Look, Rune, Ted is not really operating on the level of maturity one would expect. Between you and me, waking dreams mostly occur in juveniles.
I don't know why you think having someone like this around in isolation, who's so easily affected by their own dreams, is a good thing. Al, it seems like he's a loose cannon. He's a real wild card.
I understand you've found a large enough reservoir here to start drilling.
Beats me. Determining the field size will take some seismic work. But we know there's some prime stuff down there. Saturation, volume, color, sweet taste, and whatnot. Substantial bonuses heading our way if we can focus on the mission at hand.
Do you think I can use the radio now?
It's still powered down, and I think we should keep it that way. The Tempest is raging up there, even now, in the daytime. That could seriously cripple our equipment. I don't think we'd be able to contact anybody. Unless you want to listen to some dork playing ukulele on Radio Waikiki. One time, a few years back, I remember being unable to hear even the carrier wave from Thule, while still listening to the Moscow Philharmonic. Strange are the ways of upper atmospheric transmissions.
What? So... why did he say even during the day? That would be when I would expect it to be the most prevalent, like the interference. Because that's when the sun is like pointing directly at us?
I understand you have a long work history in the Arctic.
Too long, my friend. Too long. I've seen all kinds of creatures in here. All kinds of jaunty fellows.
What are you working on?
Tellurics, if that means anything to you. Look, we need to hustle with this thing. Bob's kid is not known for his tactfulness.
What else is going on around in here? Hiding bones, can we do anything with that yet? I guess not, nothing new there. Let's have a look in the fume hood. Make sure we haven't destroyed these priceless artifacts.
I see you're making progress with those. Let me know if you find anything.
Oh, we just drop them out there, do we? There's some calcination left. Overall morphology is clearly wow, wow, how do we know that much? Aren't we, like, studying polar bears? How the hell do we know that much about, human femurs? It seems that the bone was butchered in a crude manner. The marrow has been extracted. Was it eaten? That carries some grave implications. There's one person who might know something about these. Well, we are, like, in the Arctic. Cannibalization has been known to occur in extreme conditions. Judging from the size, the individual was an adult. You don't know that. It could have been a really big child. Kind of like Tully. Okay. Anything else going on? Adult symbols.
Reggie!
Thank you for that, bot. Anything else we can do here? Maybe we can chip off some of this calciation. Oh, we can! Oh, and there's symbols under there. 2 symbols. Men dancing and feasting? Interesting. Can we take any notes or anything? No? Okay. Can we compare the symbols? Let's pour some absinthe on it. No? Should we tell Al about the symbols we found? Marks in the bones.
There are both pictograms and mutilation marks on the bones. Enough to turn this into an academic study.
That may very well be the case, but unless you turn that into potential profit, I don't think the company would be very interested. Otherwise, that sounds very interesting.
You suck, Al. This could be revolutionary, what we found. And you're just gonna toe the company line? I kind of want to go back and tell, what's her face? I mean, maybe there won't be anything. Any new lines of dialogue, but it seems important. Poor Telly's been waiting for us for a while now. Ooh, violated bones. Hey, you want to hear about some violated bones?
I found interesting details in the bones Elle brought. There are knife marks all over them, and the bone marrow has been exposed in one.
That's usually done to feast on the juicy innards.
Which would mean the Paleo Eskimos were practicing cannibalism.
No, I don't think so.
Why not? It's known to happen in extreme conditions.
Trust me, this is something that I know really well. Cannibalism is a strong cultural taboo for the Inuit. They would not do that. There's some evidence of even older cultures than the Inuit in Greenland. Degenerate hunting cults, very warlike and tightly organized, which doesn't apply to us.
Sounds like
Degenerate?
they practice violent rituals.
But as I said, they were not Inuits. According to the myth, they were driven into the sea by old Inuit tribes. I have a couple of
genocide.
articles on the subject. I'll fetch you one. I also have another article about the mythological side. I'll try and find it for you tonight.
Okay, so just so we know, the crazy cultist people aren't Inuits. The game, I think, is trying to make it very clear that we're not talking about Inuits, and we're talking about crazy cannibalist cultists. Okay, well, thanks for the article. I guess that goes in our, in our notes. Articles. Okay, good, we can get a close-up on this. Chapter 5, 6, 7. Chapter 7, Anthropophagy, which is the eating of humans. As mentioned in the chapter concerning the Cree and the Sioux, cannibalism is culturally an unaccepted behavior within the Esquimaux. Some tribes consider it a manifestation of mental illness, some as a sign of possession by an evil spirit, some of both. I mean, it's typically a taboo in most places in the world. I can only think of like a couple places where it's still okay. It meant transgressing mystic laws and required banishing or killing the perpetrators. Here, we will look at the Nujik myth underlining the cannibalism taboo. The Greenland Esquimaux believe in a race of cannibalistic men called Tunajuk, inhabiting the Webb Island northeast of the mainland in ancient times. It was said to hunt down the unwary and to slay them gruesomely. In some versions, the Tunajuk were a race of giants that were driven to inaccessible mountains in the island. In others, they were said to be a tribe of primitive wild men, very vile and cruel, who turned to evil spirits in their hunger, and went mad with the ravenous desire for more. Ashton, the spirit of solitude, hunger, and gangrene, heard their call, descended upon the tribe, and possessed them. Ashten would not be satisfied. The more human limbs, hand, and feet they offered it, the more it ate, till the whole tribe was consumed. Then, Ashton went back to a remote waste far north, carrying some men with it. While most scholars regard Tunajuk as a myth enforcing the taboo, there are some that believe there existed a tribe of prehistoric men in Webb Island. This is supported by the find of Charles Wild in 1962. Wild was a U.S. Army geologist and amateur anthropologist stationed in Thula, who discovered a man-made mound in the island during a fact-finding mission. They were later found to be the remains of an ancient pylon. What? Remains of an ancient pylon? What does pylon mean in this circumstance? I'm assuming not like an electrical pylon. Inuit conversing with spirit aurorae. The T letters are thought to symbolize the ancestors and the unturned ones, unborn children. T letters, okay, and the unturned one, okay. The Inuit are a race of people with a strong spirit and mind. This is pictured in the symbol of an Inuit individual. His spirit is extending to the sky to be one with the ancestors. Okay, so that means person? Good hunting grounds in the West Fells. Right? Good fishing grounds in the sea beyond 2 mountains. Okay, 2 mountains. Maybe that's the sea, and that means... Okay, so this must mean hunting grounds, this D thing. And these X's must mean the sea. Okay. The Webb Island pylon petroglyphs dated to 1000 BCE. The importance of these symbols are underlined by enclosing them inside cartouches. Not unlike those from ancient Egypt, they can be interpreted as message titles. Okay, good article then. Okay, nothing to talk about there. How are those potatoes coming along? Over? He's gonna overcook them. I'm really interested in this whole potato arc. Well, now that we've got an article about them, can we compare any of the symbols on the bones? I know that Tully's still waiting for us out there, but I'm kind of interested now. And dancing and feasting? Can we... Oh, wait, here's a cartouche, right? So... What could this symbol mean? Oh, wait, hang on. I have to think this through one more time. Okay, so we got a rising sun. We've got a setting sun symbol here. This must mean hunting grounds. Maybe it means west. If that means west, then maybe the rising sun means east. Oh, that would... Of course, rising and setting sun would be west and east, yeah. Oh, hang on. Took that wrong. It would mean east. Sun rises in the east. This has to mean east. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. East. What could this symbol mean? It's got a bunch of X's. Maybe it means sea? No, I don't think so. Okay, let's have a look at the other things. Got a sea and a mountain. Maybe mountain sea? Or sea beyond the mountains? What does the other symbol look like? Bunch of pointy things. Whoops. What I meant to click? Something to do with the ancestors and maybe unborn children, maybe? Ancestors? No, I don't think so. What could the utmost symbol mean? Spirits? No? Unborn. No, okay. No idea then. What about this one? Sea mountain? Sea beyond mountain? Mountain. Mountain sea. No, no idea. Well, at least we've got east. Wait, maybe it just means people? All these pointy things? People? Maybe Inuit? No? Got anything to say, Al? His background, what he's doing? No, it's all the same thing as before. Can we get, like, that other article that, What's-Her-Face mentioned? Wait, do we earn anything else around here? Bear thesis. Nothing new there. Notes and photos, nothing new there. Oh, she's back in her seat. What are those potatoes doing? She's gonna overcook them. No, nothing new there. All there is has been done. There's nothing new under the sun. I wish there was a fast travel option rather than just the, like, immediate go to the door option, but... Okay. Guess we're good to go. Let's see what Tully's screaming about. Tully, where are you? Can't see Tully from up here. So we'll go out to the yard. Can't see Tully from up here. There's Tully's... Oh, the keys are in the ignition, but we don't need it right now. I guess this is where he does the knocking on our window, maybe? Oh, shit.
She's gone.
That's a piece of her flesh.
So she wanted out and ripped the cage open?
I don't see any other way this could have happened. Putting her in the cage was a dumb idea.
That's what I
You've
said.
been doing your science project on climate change or whatever. Is this it?
What? You have been doing your science project on climate change or whatever. Is this it? Is this climate change? A polar bear breaking out of a cage? No, it's not climate change. It's a polar bear breaking out of a cage. What the fuck do you mean?
No. Polar bears are unpredictable animals, especially when hurt and captured.
You really don't see the pattern here? We are basically animals, right? Maybe the storm messes up everything with a brain.
Let's calm him down.
I can see where you're going with this, but I don't think there's a connection between geomagnetic storms and bad dreams.
Are you saying that what I saw last night was just some regular next-door nightmare? If you saw the netherworld shit...
No, I'm not saying it wasn't terrifying. It's just that the connection to ionospheric phenomena is sketchy at best.
I've been checking the magnetometer, and the worst is yet to come. The storm is gaining momentum.
I probably need to put the bear down. Can I take the snowmobile?
Sure, the keys are in the ignition. I need to chill somewhere for a while.
I should have known this. I said it. Irish all-around mechanic. An Irish mechanic from Maine.
What are you doing here in the middle of Greenland?
My paps worked in EP offshore. This was the first logical career option.
What are you working on next?
I don't know yet, damn it. I need to clear my head somehow.
Well, that was a fascinating discussion. We don't need our pulse syringe. But it's such a good pulse syringe. I have to track that bear down. Oh wait, we said we're gonna have to put it down. We're probably gonna need our gun before we track it down. Won't do any good against an unpredictable wounded bear. Time to grab the tacks. Lock and load, baby. Or maybe we should also tell, everyone that we're gonna go shoot a polar bear. Bear gone.
The bear we caught yesterday escaped by tearing open the cage and apparently hurt herself badly.
I'm not surprised. Those are intense animals. What are you gonna do with her?
I'll probably have to put her down. If the tracking collar is still on, I'll find her.
Oh, this is where we're gonna do the triangulation and coordination and all that crap.
How's the bear doing?
She's gone. She must have smashed the cage during the night. She's apparently hurt pretty badly, and has an infected jaw. She'll probably die if I don't find her.
But you can find her, right?
Yes, if the tracking collar is still attached.
Wait. She'll probably die if we don't find her. But we're gonna go hunt her down with a gun and shoot her. I think she's probably gonna die either way. Either we don't find her and she dies, or we do find her and she dies. Oh, Tully's gone. I should have known this. Oh, blood. Tracks lead northward, then disappear. It has lost a lot of blood. Anything else we can click on around here? Nope. That looks like it. Augie. Doing them fake spanks. Okay then, let's roll. I need to find a way to track the bear first. What are you talking about? Got our tracker. Let's track it. It's not possible. Okay, I guess we gotta go back to our computer. And then triangulate or something. Okay, what the hell were we doing? I have to track that bear down. Alright, we're going back to our computer so we can work on triangulating the bear. Okay, so in our notes, bear thesis. Okay, caller ID is ALO 339. And we got initial coordinates. Maybe we are we gonna have to write that down? I guess we'll see. Because that's a lot of numbers. Oh, we just picked up our entire computer. Okay. Cool. Okay, plugged it in. Proxy track. Map. Import GPS device not connected. Serial not connected. Type in ID and your heading. How's that work? I have to track that bear down. How do we get a heading? Is that in our notes? I guess we have initial coordinates, right? We do 78.3739 and negative 23.3540, right? Is that our initial heading? Caller ID? Oh, no, wait, I know our heading. We can do that using... How do we do that? There was some way of checking... Oh, right. Our multi-tool. We can use our multi-tool. Yes, we do that. The multi-tool has it. Okay, let's take our computer outside and into the freezing cold. And we can get the heading by looking at the blood on the... Then look this way? Look this way. Oh, okay, you're gonna walk. Okay, I reckon this is good. Okay. Current heading is 288. God, if I hadn't already figured out that pointing around changes out our heading there in the compass. God, I'd be completely stumped. Okay, so triangulator. Color ID is... And heading is 288. Okay, connected. Type in ID in your heading. How do we do now? North is 0 degrees. Okay, plot 2. The bear is about 1.5 kilometers northeast of here. Better take the snowmobile. Alright, we got the achievement every day. I'm calculating. You're so smart. We don't have it plotted on now. Okay. Let's go. Kill a polar bear. Or, because otherwise it would die. Some lumpy snow. I mean, it can definitely smell you. We're definitely close enough for it to be able to smell you. Yep, oh, it's mad. Yeah, give us that back. Hopefully we didn't destroy it.
Did you just shoot something?
I was examining her tracks. If I hadn't looked up, I'd be dead now.
I told you this would happen.
Okay. I need to examine the data on that collar. What data are we gonna... Need to go through the GPS data. Attach the bloody collar to the computer. Proxy track. Map. Okay, let's import GPS data. Huh. Control points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she started heading back. Where presumably we all the data points. Yeah, 19th, that was yesterday. For some reason, it wandered 20 kilometers to the northwest before turning back. I need to analyze this more thoroughly later. Yeah, that is interesting. And that's where we met it. Okay, then. Now what do we want to do? Knudsen? Just says, I want to analyze this more thoroughly later. Okay. I should have known this. Okay, well, in we go, I guess. Should we tell Elle that we shot a polar bear?
I had to shoot the bear. I was examining her tracks and lifted my head, and there she was, right in front of me. If I hadn't looked up...
What you need to do is calm down a bit. Everything is fine. You found the bastard. That's the most important thing. Take it easy for a while, Rune.
What are you working on?
Polaris. Look, we need Bob's kid.
Okay. I mean, they're not wrong. Maybe we should drink some absinthe. I don't think that would lead to anything useful. Well, let's go brag to our girlfriend that we killed a bear. How are those potatoes coming? Still gonna be overcooked.
Is the bear okay?
I had to shoot her.
Oh no, what happened?
I screwed up. I followed her and she attacked me.
Are you alright?
A little shaken, but I'll be fine.
What? What do you mean you screwed up? We were going out there to euthanize her. We didn't even bring out tranquilizer darts. Like... Okay. We're gonna go back to sleep or something? Anything in our notes? We didn't write down any notes about shooting the bear. Time to sleep? I still have things to do. Need to investigate this more thoroughly later. What does that mean? There's a girl that's been on my mind all the time. Nova. Two mountains, sea. Like jagged pointy bits. That's a mountain. This is a sea. Maybe sea mountains would be Eastern Sea? No, I don't think so. Beach. Sky Sea. Aurora. Person B. Let's read through this again. So we have which symbols? East. Yeah, we only have east figured out. Conversing with Spirit Aurorae. T letters are thought to symbolize the ancestors and the unturned one's unborn children. Spirit Aurorae? Maybe that? Aurorae. Fuck, how do you spell Aurorae? No, I don't think so. Pour absinthe on it. Why do we have absinthe? Or can we use the fire with the absinthe to make a Molotov? Let's burn this whole fucking place down. Okay, let's think this through. We got 3 forks going through 2 lines. Let's look at the... In the first sequence, it means fells. Three forks going through 2 lines. It must mean 3 people, right? The third symbol? No, I don't think so. Is it seriously going to be like 3 men is the acceptable term? That's insane. No? What would you call a group of men? I would call them just normal men. Three human figures symbolize a community, tribe, or clan. Okay. Maybe I should have guessed that. I mean, it can also symbolize 3 people. It could also mean a family. Like, why specifically a tribe? Okay, so we've got West men. West tribe. Son. Okay, so what do we got left? We've got this thing that seems to be like a sea and West Sea. Maybe it's west, right? The symbol? East, sorry, east. So East Sea? No. East Mountain Sea. Yeah, I think it's sea. Tried beach and shore, didn't I? Did I try beach and shore? Because we got what mountains means, and we've got what sea means. We know rocks. Do we know rocks? We don't know rocks. We know mountains. What is a mountain in the sea? A mountain sea. A volcano? You're saying it's an island? A mountain surrounded by the sea is an island? Island. A rock in the sea. An island. I've got it. East Island Tribe. Patouche means ownership or signature. These were done by a violent tribe who lived here before the Inuit. Again, this violent, cannibalistic tribe is not the Inuit. Just like the myth said. They must have migrated here thousands of years ago from Webb Island, which is to the east. Wait. I'm sorry. Are you saying that the tribe themselves called themselves the East Island Tribe? East of what? It's only east from what? What do you mean they would call themselves the East Island Tribe? They would be where they are. It would be the Central Island Tribe because that's where they live. They're not east of anything. They're in the middle of their, like, own name. East Island Tribe. Okay, we've got it. So what?
I need to borrow the 6x6. The carcass has to be moved.
Yes, but not today. It's gonna be dark soon. And have you forgotten about a certain young lady awaiting her bomb Alaska?
Now? I think I'm too shaken up for that right now.
On the contrary, it'll do you good. Get your mind on something else.
What is that thing anyway? Ice cream and frozen berries?
Oh boy. Listen to me, and listen carefully. Bomb Alaska is more than just a dessert. Its roots go back to the French royalty. Making a proper one is no small feat. You need a blowtorch to finish it, to say nothing of the perfect timing involved. Luckily, you are looking at an expert on this, as is attested by my perfect figure. I'll scribble down some instructions for you. And one more thing. You do well if you don't swallow all the things Tully says about Nova. That wannabe womanizer is just a tad jealous. You'll never meet another girl like her, trust me. I've known her for a long time.
Okay. Tunajuk.
Symbols on the hide are linked to an old tribe, the Tunajuk. Historians seem to consider them to be a legend.
Well, what do you know? There are still hidden things in the world.
Okay. Thanks for the recipe. We got an entire tab just for the Bomba Alaska. Eli's recipe for Bomba Alaska. Sponge cake, ice cream, meringue, brandy. Well, we've got absinthe. Put ice cream on the bottom of the bowl and place the sponge cake on top. Flip the cake over and cover with meringue. Just before serving, pour the brandy over the top of the meringue and ignite. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. At least this is giving us clear direction now. Sponge cake. Ice cream box. It's empty, but has a little note on it. Leave this box alone. On the label it says world's best ice cream, made with traditional dry ice mixing method. On ingredients, high fructose corn syrup, fine sugar, double cream. What is dry ice anyway? Frozen carbon dioxide? Oh no. Frozen carbon dioxide? Are we gonna use the fire extinguisher to make ice cream? An old CO2 extinguisher. We're gonna use... Oh no, don't do that. I know that some of these dry chemical extinguishers are highly toxic. Like, if you end up using them, you have to shut down the entire kitchen and get it thoroughly cleaned. Just because something's CO2 doesn't mean... I mean, CO2 normally you typically don't think of as being edible. Okay. Maple syrup will do for the corn syrup, I guess. A fructose syrup, rather. What else do we have in here? Oh, meringue powder? Yeah, we need that. Let's put some meat in it as well. You're not hungry right now? Okay. I think we're good to go there. We're gonna use brandy instead of absinthe. The sponge cake, ice cream, meringue, brandy. Flip the cake over and cover it with meringue. This sounds dangerous. Nova, are you ready for our date? Nova, I'm gonna use a fire extinguisher. Oh, she's not here. She must be in her room. Oh, we're already on the way. Guess she boiled her potatoes. I am ready to cook. Are you? Are you, Rune? And, we have sugar and cream in the fridge, right? Milk. Grab the cream. We're gonna grab the sandwich. Maple ice cream? That actually sounds really good. Oh, yeah, where... It's not gonna be maple ice cream, it's gonna be maple fire extinguisher. And like how are we supposed to freeze it? Like the fire extinguisher should be shooting out a CO2 extinguisher. That shoots out powder, doesn't it? No. Actually, no. I'm not sure I understand how CO2 extinguishers work. Now I think about it, because this is a chemical extinguisher. I guess I've maybe never used a CO2 extinguisher. Water tap. Water tastes great. We melt it from the permafrost below. We grab the bowl. Continue. Okay. It's an empty cooking bowl. Okay, let's try the extinguisher. The bowl is empty. I know the bowl's empty. That's why I want to use it. Continue. Okay, we've poured absinthe into the bowl. Are we gonna use the extinguisher on the absinthe? The bowl is empty. Let's just keep pouring absinthe in it. Let's just... One dose of alcohol should be enough. Okay. Sponge cake. Not quite right yet. Okay, so we're using absinthe. Maple syrup. Cream. And caster sugar to make ice cream. If it's pure CO2, it just snuffs out the fire by removing oxygen. By going from high pressure to low, the CO2 comes out super cold and create dry ice. Okay. I guess maybe this is all perfectly logical. There's some ice cream in it. Continue. Okay. I'll get what I need for the bomb Alaska if I raid the food lockers. Oh yeah, we already know that. We already done that, Rune. We're way ahead of you there. Okay, flip it up. Then we flip you upside down. Now we put meringue powder on it. I should mix it with water first. Okay. Carbonated and slightly sour. Okay, mix meringue. Now we put some absinthe on top of it. 1 dose of alcohol should be enough. Let's light this fucker on fire. Not bad, said the plate. Oh, this is our romantic night, is it?
Wow, it's cozy in here.
What do you think?
That looks... divine. You did good with the flambe.
Really?
Yes, I haven't seen such a gorgeous serving since Anchorage. Let's taste it. This is...
That's disgusting.
Sorry, this tastes yummy.
So it's a score?
Touchdown.
Whoa.
I'd say that Bomb Alaska a la Norway is a glowing success.
I think the glowing success was scoring a date in the middle of Greenland.
That's not true. Girls grow more desperate out here. So, thank you for it.
Don't think of it as a gift. I fully expect you to cook something for me, say, next Sunday.
I could make you some Eskimo ice cream.
I'm not sure if I want to know what's in it.
Yes, you do. We actually call it akatuk. Wild berries, whipped reindeer fat, and seal oil. In the old days, the fat of chubby Norwegian explorers was also used.
Too bad you only have skinny ones around here. Maybe if I gain some weight, you'll consider hanging out with me.
Maybe. But before that, I'm kinda curious. Why do you really want to hang out with me?
Well, you're my kind of girl.
Go for the looks, go for the intelligence. Tell her you want her. Oh, no. Oh, boy. There was so much on there that I wanted to comment about, but the conversation just keeps rolling. And, oh my god, that last tell her you want her is... No, okay, I can't do it. You know I can't do it. We'll go for the intelligence.
As exotic as intelligent.
Oh, exotic,
I
ew.
guess you don't date a lot.
Ew, why would you call her exotic? No.
What is it?
Sounds like a chopper.
You, there's a probe in the back. Unload it. Gee, Mr. Big Shot, I was kind of sleeping here and...
Euler Jr.?
Yes.
Nova, are you all right? Thule Base has been trying to reach you all day.
We're all well.
Dad was very worried.
I'm in the middle of something here, Alistair.
Who are you?
Rune Knudsen, a researcher from Norway. I've talked with your father.
Nova, show me the lab.
Shoot.
Well, you just stole our girl. I guess it's just you and me then. Ew, why would you call her exotic? That's disgusting. What about the potatoes, though? What happened to the potatoes? Might as well go and take a look at what's happening in the lab. There's a probe in the back. What's he want the probe for? Is a storm out there? Oh, there's the oil probe. Let's grab it. Don't feel like lugging that around without a reason?
So there are no base samples taken? You know we need the whole series, Shaolman.
Haven't had the time.
Where's the place?
The lower pen marks it.
I'll go there myself tomorrow. Good night. You're excused. I also want you to present your research to me tomorrow. We need to know how you've spent your time here.
Well, we spend it mostly shooting polar bears. Might be a good idea to examine that oil find more closely. How do we do that? Oh wait, maybe the map? I'm confused. Oh wait, glacier map. Oh, that's new. Polaris. Tildress Site 1. Wait a minute, that looks very close to... Site L found yesterday. Wait. Polar bear CP5 coordinates match almost exactly with Site Schulman, place where L found the artifacts. There has to be a connection between them. Well, there doesn't have to be, but there probably is. I'll find a way to go there tomorrow. Okay, now what do we want to do? Time to get some sleep. Bedtime. Why haven't you ever seen maple ice cream? I feel like I've heard of it before, but it certainly isn't common, is it? Maybe because if you want maple ice cream, you're probably just gonna buy like vanilla ice cream and put maple syrup on top of it. How's everybody else doing? Can we talk to anyone? Anyone still up? No answer? Al.
Al, are you in there?
No, I'm already asleep.
Al.
Al, are you in there?
No.
Nova, do you want to go look at the hide now?
I think I'll call it a night. Maybe we should do it tomorrow.
Okay.
No, but I want to show you the skin. The cannibal people made a skin map. God, we are filthy. Time for some more nightmares. The crevasse speaks to us. We found the skin map in this cave. We didn't find it personally, but apparently it was found in a cave at the bottom of this crevasse. Oh. That's not a good sign. Well, that's the symbol for, east or west, I forget which. Oh no, Nova. Oh god. Oh! You don't want to keep your head in the sink.
Tully!
Make your bed. You gotta make your bed when you get up in the middle of the night. Okay. What's the temperature? First things first. It's negative 28 degrees. Okay. How's the thermostat going? Okay, we don't need to pick up anything else. Let's get moving. I'm still waiting for like a nightmare fake out. Oh.
Nova.
Oh no. No. I don't want to. Please. Please.
Man, everyone's having
Nova.
nightmares.
Wake up!
I can't. It's too dark. Don't come near me. He'll hear you too.
Who? Who'll hear me?
Ashton. I saw it before at Nunavut when I was a little girl. I had a high fever.
There's nobody here but me.
Calm her down.
It was just a bad dream, Nova.
No, you don't understand.
I have to go. Stay here. Everything will be...
She's in deep shock. Okay, but the radiator. It's warm. And the other radiator? Also warm. Good. Glad we know this. Okay, so someone's shooting guns. Al, you awake? Alan.
Al.
Yep. Okay, first things first, gotta check on the radiator in the kitchen. Oh, the radio's going. It shouldn't be turned on.
I require immediate replenishment of all my imbibements.
Thank you for that, bot. Oh, good, the radiator, we can click on it. It's warm. All the radiators are warm. I'm glad that they blank out all the other possible clickable options, but they knew that we'd need to check on the radiator in this situation. So Ashton is like the evil spirit of... Oh, not evil. Hang on, let me read up on... Ashton, the spirit of solitude, hunger, and gangrene heard their call, descended upon the tribe, and possessed them. Ashton could not be satisfied. The more human limbs, hands, and feet they offered it, the more it ate until the whole tribe was consumed. Then Ashton went back to a remote waste far north, carrying some men with it. Tully's not in his tent. To find out who's opening fire on things. Came from outside, and the gun's missing. I'll load it right away. Yeah. Probably for the best to have our tranquilizer on there, especially if someone's opening fire. Let's check out the basement first, though. Meat hook? Who said a meat hook? Let's grab some meat for the road. No, we're not hungry. In the lab? I like that the evil spirit is the name of some Gen Z dude that they misspell in their own article. Like the second time it gets mentioned, it's misspelled. Look at the fume hood. And a map. But that's it around here. Okay, so no one's in here. Time to go outside and hope we don't get shot.
That thing wanted to come inside.
I beg your
but
pardon?
I drove it back. See? What is it smiling about?
I like that we walk. I'm assuming Tully must be stood behind himself here. Put the gun down.
Put the gun down, please.
No, it'll eat us all. You have to do something, Rune. Otherwise, it'll take us all under the ice.
What the fuck are
Oh,
you
fucking
doing?
hell.
Get in now!
Alistair, something's wrong with Tully. Just calm down.
I'm not gonna let guys like you screw up the operation here.
The beast doesn't give a flying fuck about your oil revenues. It's here with us. Don't you see it?
Beast?
There's something very wrong here, Alistair.
Idiot! This useless shit kicker is clearly psychotic, and you encourage him.
You bet it's psychosis.
You bet it's psychosis? You're not helping your case here, Tully. Are we all petroleum chemists? No. I think Tully is the mechanic. Al is chief engineer. And he seems to be the one mostly focused on the petroleum. And Nova also works for the petroleum company. We're a researcher out here on a grant from the petroleum company. Side with Tully or side with Alistair? Just calm them both down.
Listen, there's something very wrong here.
I told you that thing is here.
Didn't I tell you to shut up? Don't you see what you're doing to that whack job?
Okay, sedate Tully.
Sorry, Tully, but you leave me no choice.
I'm gonna say, shooting someone with a tranquilizer while they're holding a gun is not a good idea. Oh, day 3. I guess we just went quietly to bed after that. Nothing else happened. Okay, what do we want to do today? Too quiet, I guess. Let's grab our laptop. Oh, we're not gonna just grab it? Beer cans. Oh, what's the temperature? -23. Okay, it's getting colder today. Can we grab our crampons? Oh, and we got the achievement Weatherman. I guess we're checking the weather every day. Okay, I guess we're good here.
Nova, are you in there?
No answer? Al, you in there?
Al,
Oh, we need to check the radiators. Can't forget that. The radiators are warm? What about the spare room? Didn't check the plant? That's okay. It's just a fake plant. Real plants apparently don't grow in the Arctic. Okay. Nova, you okay?
What's going on in here?
You tell us. You nearly pushed Tully over the edge last night.
I didn't have a choice.
Yes, you did, and you chose to pander to his delusions.
Nova, you're feeling okay?
Al, tell us what you told me about the storm.
Okay. You know, Rune, what I said about the storm and the spirits? I was speaking metaphorically, of course. Trying to rationalize Tully's mood swings won't do him any good.
That is not what you said yesterday.
The thing is, this is not my first assignment in the Arctic. I've seen all kinds of bold fellows coming and going, some of them much earlier than they originally intended. Rugged men.
I hate it when
Look,
old fellows come earlier than intended.
I see a dose of isolation paranoia here. A small dose, but one that could easily spread over all of us. Now, for the sake of Tully's health, let's keep our heads level. This has gone far enough.
Nova, tell us what you saw last night.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You told me there was a spirit worshipped by hunting tribes. You said you had another article.
No.
I need that article.
You're not getting it.
Bye, Nova. I hope you feel better
Seems
soon.
that they won't agree with your story, Knudsen.
That's because they're afraid.
You know what I really think? I think you are just the type of guy who likes to pretend he knows more than others. But in reality, you are way out of your element here. If it was possible, I'd fly you back to your socialist Sweden, or wherever you came from.
Norway.
I know how you can get me out of your sight. Send me to the crevasse. I'll take the additional samples you need.
You? On the other hand, I can't spare my real people to get them.
Rune? Now wait a minute, Alistair. I don't think that's a good idea. I can go. I don't have anything important to do right now.
You're needed here to prepare the samples, while I do the testing with Nova.
Very well. Just don't try to climb down there, and avoid going near the edge.
I know how to scale ice.
Crevasses are different. They're dangerous even for seasoned climbers. The safest way to collect the samples is to lower a probe down there with a car winch. Once down, it'll automatically take the sample. You'll need all the weather gear you have. The temperature is going to drop very low by night. And take your tranquilizer rifle.
Okay. Now, we just came out of there, but I want to go back in immediately. See if they yell at me or something. Oh, look at him. He's so cool. Look at that cool pose. I don't think we have anything to discuss anymore. I don't think he really wants to understand what's happening here. Nothing's happening here. You're going crazy, Rune. Maybe I should have sided with Alistair, but Alistair was so hostile. I didn't think not siding with him would mean that we were believing in all the mumbo-jumbo that's being thrown around. Not even Al listens to me anymore. After the previous comments, there's nothing I want to say to him. Oh, radiator's warm. I need the oil probe, my crampons, the tranquilizer rifle, and a rope. Okay. You know where all those are? Radio. What's going on with that radio? Run! Run, coward!
Nova, are you in there?
No answer? Okay, she must be in the lab, probably.
Someone's hidden my glasses again.
Well, thank you for the lurk, Augie. And we'll be here when you get back. Crampons, they're on the wall. Do we need our computer for anything? No, probably not. Okay, don't see anything else we need. Ah, there you are. Tully, how you feeling? He's deeply depressed. Why? Because we shot him with a tranquilizer dart?
You alright?
No.
Any pain in your arm?
Don't worry about it. I would have shot that prick. He took my gun. He took my gun, for fuck's sake.
Try to encourage him to shoot Alistair. Discussion in the kitchen.
I've just been accosted by Alistair. Al and Nova didn't say a thing to defend me.
They're decent people. Al and Nova, I mean, not that jerk-off. But I think they're even more afraid than me now. And I'm terrified to the bone. Still, it doesn't matter anymore. We got shafted. That thing will come for us when the storm peaks.
You don't think there's anything we can do?
What
Zippo.
thing? You guys have gone crazy. I thought I was trying to stay neutral. Why are you believing everything? All this crazy You're a scientist, for God's sakes. Rune?
What do you think it is?
It's the dragon, like in the Book of Revelation. Like the one in the final battle of Armageddon. In my dreams, it's always hungry. And the dragon, it doesn't eat like we do. The more it eats, the hungrier it gets. And then it'll eat the whole world.
I don't know that you fully understand what happens in Revelation. There's a dragon that's going to eat the whole world? I don't recall that part. I recall it like a beast with like many heads and horns, but I don't remember anything about it eating the whole world.
Nova's been having dreams too. I spoke to her last night.
I know it shows on her face, and you too. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe she's not that icy after all. But it's a real shame. You two would have been real happy.
Oh, because we're all going to die now?
What I don't understand is why Al sided with Alistair.
He's all chummy with Bob, so I guess that's why he's going easy on Alistair. But he's a good man, the Wiz.
She has an article about the thing out there, but she won't give it to me.
Just get it yourself.
I'd have to break into her room.
Do you fear more than the dragon thing haunting us?
Do you have a master key?
I have some blank keys, old and shitty warded locks here. Maybe you can make your own master copy.
Okay, encourage him.
Fight the fear, Tully. Things aren't so bad.
Yes, they are. But it's okay. 'Cause when I die, I get to sit with the lamb in the garden. Paps used to say that. Then the fucker died.
Right. Okay. Good old Irish Maine. Catholic by the sounds of it. So we've got a blank key that we could probably use with the grinding machine. No, that doesn't do anything. Well, there are keys in the hall, aren't there? Up here on the board. Can we grab the keys? Garage? Laboratory? No? No, don't knock. We know she's not in there.
Nova!
Those are odd-shaped keys? Yeah, they are. Under this place is okay, use blank key on door with it. Can't open the door with it. Okay, we want to break into a room. This isn't creepy at all. Let's grab our rifle. I'll load it right away. Grab the oil probe. Oh wow, we just stick it on our back. What a champ. What else do we need? I still need a rope. I'll use the blank key to get into Nova's room. Or maybe we can get the... Need the blank key. How are we gonna make the blank key get into Nova? Oh! Nova's still not feeling too good. Can't believe she won't admit what happened to her last night.
Can we talk?
I'm not really in the mood to talk right now.
Or you just don't want to?
I'd like to be alone now, Rune.
Or you just don't want to? What do you think it means when she says she's not in the mood? Yeah, it means doesn't want to.
Talk.
I'm not really in...
Or
I'd like to.
East Tribe Island. Or the East Island Tribe. I can't believe that they call themselves the East. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, you'd think we'd want to do something with it, right? Like use it on the grinding machine, or use it on table saw. I'm missing some things I need. Or the drill press. Can we use it on the multi-tool? Oh, we can! Oh, and we get the achievement, You Are Not MacGyver. Oh, okay, so we gotta, okay. So I guess we'll go look at the keys here. Station keys, garage, laboratory. What does this say? I thought we'd have to copy them. So we use the multi-tool. So it looks like one chunk, two chunks. Guess we'll try that. Not really sure. Okay. One chunk, two chunks. Okay. I think we're good. Let's try that. Cut key? I don't know how the fuck we managed to cut it just using our multi-tool. It doesn't fit. Okay. Okay, so she's a micro-paleontologist.
It's about.
So would it be the laboratory key? Does the key to the laboratory also work to her bedroom? Seems strange to me, but... Okay, can we uncut this? There we go. Perfect. This might work. Doesn't fit. Can we get a new key? Or maybe now that we've cut this all down, we can use it on this? We kind of fucked this key up. Can you give me a new one?
Fight the.
Yes, they are. When Paps used to say,
I need another blank key.
here.
Thank you. Okay, let's try the laboratory key. There we go. Let's try this. It doesn't fit. Okay, we need a new key. Give me a key. How many spare keys do you have?
I need another blank key.
Here.
Is there some way I'm supposed to be getting the information? I'll use the blank key to get into Nova's room. Oh, I did the garage key. I was looking at the wrong damn key. Okay, this is the laboratory key. First one, then two, then one, then a chunk of two. Yeah, that looks right. I think. Weird that they would make it the same lock. It doesn't fit. Okay. Did I do something wrong? One, then two, then one, then two. There should be three, then two, and one, and two. I mean, I feel like that's important, right? Like, the fact that the keys are there seems like it should be a clue. So there's fuck all outside. I think we want to take the... Six by six. Oh dear. Are we in trouble now? Oh, we are... Now we're the snowman. Dolly. I'm missing some things I need. We go up to the roof. Don't need anything from up there. We open the door. No. We've got a mechanical hoist. Is there like a checklist of things? I can click on Rune and he'll give us a hint as to what our current goal is. And he says, I need to get the article from Nova before leaving. That's what we need to do. Like, so when he says, like, I'm missing some of the things I need, he's meaning that we're missing the article. So it's not, like, strictly something we need for before we leave, but apparently Rune considers it that. Okay, well, maybe Nova will talk to us now that we're also a snow person. Snow people!
Can we talk?
I'm not really in the mood to talk right now.
Or you just don't want to?
I'd like to be alone now, Rune.
What the heck am I looking for? Maybe something to do with the fume hood? Spilled water? Acetic acid? We can use the stone putty, but what will we use it on? That's tranquilizer. That would be an easy catch. I beg your pardon? Article like written or like item? Article like written. Nova previously mentioned that she has another article that she was planning to show us, but now she's refusing to show it to us. So we want to break into her room to get the article. That's apparently about this Ashton guy, the spirit. So it seems like Nova's room might share the same key as... What's his face's room, if the station circuit schematics are any indication to go by? Do we need to... Wondering why we just can't take these keys. That's the other thing, is like, these keys are just free hanging there. If they were the keys that we needed to get into...
Hello?
Thank you for that, bot. If they were the keys we needed to get into the room, we could just take one, right? Why do we need to cut a new key? Unless it's like, we need to do the inverted? But I don't understand why the lock would be the inverted version of, like, the laboratory lock. That doesn't make any sense to me either. That would just be bizarre. Because this is the only other thing, and I don't know, it feels like it might be for some other puzzle, but I don't know what else I would try this on. Can we set the door on fire? Think like a locksmith. Think like a locksmith? Like a locksmith. How does a locksmith work? You're making a master key. Do we want to... Do we want to make a toothless key? I mean, we tried a completely blank key. That didn't work. Do we want something weird, like... Maybe something like that? Doesn't fit. Am I on the right track there? And he said, all the locks are similar. Be the small bookcase. Okay, then... Oh! I'm making a master key.
I need to...
Are you saying we should compare all the things together? Okay, maybe that's it. If we compare all the keys, right? Could that be it? Okay, so if I were to extrapolate that, there's X there, there's X there, X there, and there's an X there. Okay, so it would be a notch exactly in the middle. I'm thinking, looking at this. So we do 4 X's, 2, 3, 4. Leave a space, and then 4 on this side, 3, 4. I'm thinking that that might be it. Oh my god. Oh my god, how the fuck that's just not how locks work, though. That's not how... What? That's insane. Okay. Now let's go through all her laundry. For, you know, scientific purposes. Nova has the coziest room here. No surprise there. Let's go through a trunk. There's a padlock on it. Damn it. 4-digit combination lock. The numbers are probably something easy to remember. It'll be her birthday, so we'll need to go back out and look at the postcard. Electric radiator, powered by a genset unit. Can we look in a bathroom? I'll look in a bathroom. Article has to be here somewhere. Generic romance novels and a few works of Umberto Eco. Oh, okay. In the Name of the Rose, or... She's gone through the trouble of bringing a mirror here. Or, How to Spot a Fascist? Nice curtains. Dreamcatcher. The spiderweb in the middle is supposed to catch any inbound harm. Exhibition poster? A poster for a native art exhibition. Yeah, we combined all the keys together. Yeah. Okay, let's read her diary. Biology and natural history. That's it, we're not gonna... There's nothing juicier to find in here? That's disappointing. Breaking into our love interest's room and not finding anything interesting. Mind you, I guess we could have looked at her dirty underwear at any time out here in the hall. Okay, so we want... So... It's her birthday tomorrow, so it'll be 0308, probably. No, I was already on 3. Damn it. Okay, 3. 0. 8. Open. There's a padlock on it. Yeah, I know there's a padlock on it. Open. Why is that not working? Okay, maybe 0803? Why is it not working? We need to figure out her birth year? Hey girl, we remembered it's your birthday tomorrow. Hopefully the Greenland Post Service gets this
stinky
delivered before you return. Thank you for that, bot. We all miss you and wish you were here. Igor, Mary, Peter, Carl, Kate, and Jenna. From Tula. Greenland. It's postage marked 2nd of the 8th, 2011. She wasn't born in 2011. Tomorrow, yeah, that's why I did 03. It's postmarked 2. Oh wait, is the day's in the fucking middle because it's dumb Americans. What, dumb Americans? So it's 02. This could have been done if they just made one of these, like, double digits. Like, something beyond 12. Then it would be clear which one was the month and which one wasn't. So it's actually 02, 09. Fucking Americans. Why would you put the day in the middle? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so... There we go. All right. Score. Those are nice. Oh, True Gentleman. We got an achievement for that. We're just looking at the bra, but they're clearly underwear there as well. We speak it that way? Like you say your birthday is March 31st. But it's the 31st day of March. Like, the number should still come first. Suitcase? Yeah, that's a suitcase. Anything else we can look at? Article, suitcase, bra, suitcase. Okay, just the bra and the article that we can look at. That's disappointing. I wanted to see what these lotions are. Okay. Now broken in and have stolen an item from our love interest. Okay, so that was chapter 7. This is chapter 10. The Whitaco Ashton Myth. There exists a culture-bound condition among Native American Indians and the Esquimaux in which a person is driven to a psychotic state. In many of these cases, the individual becomes convinced he or she has been possessed by the Whitaco, the personification of the horrors of extreme winter, and they engage in cannibalism. There have been numerous documented cases as late as the beginning of the 20th century. The cause of the condition is widely disputed, but it has been suggested that it is triggered during the early stages of a developing mental disease. A burning sensation similar to the pain caused by a frostbite, and delusional thoughts of the presence of an extreme evil are described. Some scholars categorize them with night terrors, e.g. tingling and an evil presence, occurring in the Western cultures. The Greenland Esquimaux believe the Whitaco is a primitive chthonic god in a world that preceded the coming of their pantheon. It is said to be skeletal and deformed, and to be missing extremities. In some legends, it has a frozen heart and glowing red eyes. In general belief, Whitaco has a singular hatred towards humanity that stems from the actions of humans. It is said to be a bitterly lonely creature trapped in the Boreas, a region of remote, icy fells beyond the northern lights, unable to descend upon the earth without possessing living beings. The Esquimaux believe their ancestors can be seen dancing in the sky. This might mean that malevolent spirits can also be seen. In primitive times, the tribes of Greenland relied upon their Unkaqua shaman for appeasing evil spirits similar to the Whitaco. For an Esquimau, nothing between the earth and the sky is bad, but there are spirits that should be feared because of their hunger for hatred. From time to time, Western psychoanalysts have been interested in the Whitaco psychosis. Some scholars see it as a testimony of an impersonal potency buried deep inside us that is instinctively hostile to human life. And an Inuit shaman exorcising spirits from a boy. Yep, that's definitely what that looks like. Great, definitely worthwhile having that article. Definitely worth breaking in, going through all this effort to read that small particular article. Didn't really give us any more information. Okay, so now we have everything? I have everything I need now. Let's go driving. 3-point turn. Oh, we're here. That was quick. There's the crevice. Okay, then. What are we gonna do? I need to use the winch to descend. What? He said not to descend. We were very specifically told not to defend. L's flag. This is the place. Also, he said not to get near the edge. Raw oil glistening down there. Okay. So we use the winch. Use the rope. I rope to winch. That won't work. What do you mean it won't work? I oil probe to rope? Oil probe to winch. Okay. Winch remote. It only has 3 buttons, up, down, and release. This, I can handle. It's not the right time. What do you mean it's not the right time? What other things can we click on? Oh. We can click on the sky. Night is coming. I need to hurry. Reverse oil probe. An instrument for yeah. Darkening sky. Night is coming. I need to hurry. Okay. Do we go over to the winch, maybe? Originally designed for car recovery. Not the right time. Do we put our crampons on? Okay, we're putting our crampons on. Why? Why are we putting our crampons on? It's not the right time. When is the right time? We're tying a rope to Knudsen? We're tying a rope to the... Don't do it like that. Okay, we're tying it to the cable. No, that's still a dumb idea. This is gonna be the dumbest way to do this. We're not supposed to go down there. Rune? Oh, and now we're gonna lower... Oh my god, this is so dumb. How does that stay put? It's a rope tied to a cable. Wouldn't that slide? It's firmly secured. Sure it is. Get some oil. All right, let's lift it back up. Okay, then. Put our oil. I'm guessing we're going to need to use the lighter to see our way around in here. Permafrost here is rock hard and glassy. God, imagine how cold it would be in this dark cave. Al's footprints. In the middle of the permafrost. Deep underground. The cave. Oh, it needs a flammable substance? Well, we can get a flammable substance. Wait, hang on. How do we get the flammable substance from? Why don't we just light the oil on fire? That would be cool. An Eon's old stained ceramic pot, and we're gonna put a fire in it. That's great. So we can't pick up the cup, but we need a flammable liquid in there. Just start burning green lands. Can we set fire to the probe? Okay, what else can we see around here? Okay, we can't send the probe back down again. Okay, we're using the multi-tool on that. Oh, I see. Oil container comes off, does it? It's firmly secured. There's no sampling unit attached. Okay. Then we can pour the oil out. Okay, let's pour one out. now let's light a fire in this dark, unexplored cave that is right next to a massive reservoir of seep oil. Definitely a good idea to light fires around here. In this cave made of permafrost that will start melting. That's permafrost. This tunnel was probably formed by water a long time ago. Not to mention, there's also like no ventilation. This is a cave, right? So we're just going to be starting lighting fires up and having carbon dioxide build up in here. Pour some more oil in. This is like a very, very dumb idea. Oh, we found a mummy. You done with the weird hissing noise? She was most likely naturally mummified in the freezing weather. But her death wasn't natural. There's a gaping hole in her chest. She died of a broken heart. Burning unrefined crude in a closed space. No problem. Ancient symbols, like on the hide. Let's take a closer look. Oh, well, we know that. That's the cartouche. East Island tribe. The same symbols were on the hide. Oh, but this time they've put them in the order we would speak them in English. That's convenient. Bah, when you were a lad, we'd start fires in our living rooms. Get lungfuls of carbon dioxide and we were fine. Symbol 4. This one looks like a mummified corpse. Sure, okay. I'll check the cave first. Symbol 3. An elaborate symbol, almost like two shapes on top of each other. I'll check the cave first. Symbol 2. It's a closed shape. Is that ice emanating from it? I don't know why you would think that was ice, but okay. And symbol 1. A humanoid shape? I'll check the cave first. Okay. Back to the cave. Let's look deeper in. Again, it's seep oil. Like, this oil is naturally seeping through to the surface. We don't know where from. Like, it could be seeping through any of the soil here. This whole place could just go up in one big explosion. Let's light it. Tuna juk. Is that an idol for Ashton? I have to find out what the mural says. Bones. Human and animal bones. Some of them have been carved and marked, like the ones Elle brought to the station. It has weird proportions. Icy seat? Icy seat. So they're both just the icy seat? Okay. Walls. What made the walls curve like that? Oh, that is strange. The way that they're kind of bent inwards in jagged points, like they were melting or something? That is strange. I'm glad that we're putting these old ceramic pots to extreme heat tests. I think that this means Ashton. No, I don't think so. Hang on, I might not have spelled it right. Let's look at the article. It could be Whitaker, Tudajuk, or Ashton. No, I did spell it right. On Ashton. Could it be Wikipedia? Whitaker. No, I don't think so. Okay. Oh, could it be a shaman? It has to depict a shaman with elaborate headgear. It doesn't have to, but okay. Shaman. Symbol 2. Because yeah, it was like the humanoid thing. I'm like, oh, a human would be a shaman. Reminds me of a diamond. What does it mean? Reminds you of a diamond? Does it mean ice? No? Throne? It has to symbolize a throne dedicated to that creature. It doesn't have to symbolize that. It's just your theories. Symbol 3. This must be Ashton. At the top here. Dark shape with a hole in place of the heart. It's the Wendigo. Wendigo? No one has said Wendigo up until this point. Where are you getting the word Wendigo from? It was called Whitaker in the article. I mean, I knew that they were going there with, like, talking about Inuit beliefs and cannibalism. It almost always, like, involves the Wendigo, but I don't think the Wendigo even... I mean, I'm not going to start speculating on how accurate this is, but... Okay, East Island Tribe. What does symbol 3 mean? We got the jagged lines mean the spirit Aurora. Inuit conversing with spirit Aurora. The T letters are thought to symbolize the ancestors, and the unturned ones, unborn children. What does unturned ones even mean? Like, there's a lot of spelling mistakes and weird, maybe translation problems. Okay, like, let's see. Almost like two shapes on top of each other. Ancestors? No, I don't think so. Unturned ones. Unborn? Aurora? Crevasse, you think? No. No, I don't think so. Very elaborate, almost like two shapes on top of each other. Oh wait, maybe it's the west? Sorry, east ancestors? No? East Aurora? East Island, maybe? I have to think this through one more time. East Island ancestors. No? Very elaborate, almost like two shapes on top of each other. We've clearly got the jaggedy lines, right? Of this symbol here. Inuit conversing with spirit Aurora. So this means Inuit, or Inuit person, right? Conversing with spirit Aurora, maybe? Wait. West? Fells? Maybe it's Fells. Maybe it's Fells... ancestors? Fells? Fells ancestors? Hang on, why did I think it was Fells? It's because it looks like this symbol down here, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got like a bump, and then like there's a line coming in there, maybe? You think it does mean Fells? But what does the extra symbol on top mean? Because it's from this bit, but maybe I'm not reading this right. So Inuit conversing with spirit Aurora. Maybe I should try spirit and Aurora? Fells Aurora? No? Let's try Fells Aurora. Fells Spirit? Spirit Fells. Maybe it means... conversing? Spirit Aurora. Hey. So what did we say the other symbols were? This is Ashton, or Whitaker. This is the throne of the Whitaker. And this is Shaman. Shaman, throne, spaghetti monster. Thank you, Augie. Always so useful. Almost like two shapes on top of each other. It seems like Fells and... Maybe we're getting the wrong thing for... Maybe it's not Fells. Maybe it's hunting. Hunting spirits. Hunting ancestors. Hungry spirits. No? No. Maybe I'm getting further away. Maybe I'm clutching at straws and losing the plot. There have been numerous documented cases as late as in the beginning of the 20th century. The cause of the condition is widely disputed, but it's triggering during early stages of developing mental disease, burning sensations similar to pain caused by frostbite, and delusional thoughts of the presence of extreme evil are described. Night terrors? Could it be that? Could it be night terrors? Eskimo believe their ancestors can be seen dancing in the sky. Shaman. Let's try nightmares or night terrors. Nightmares. Night Mars? I don't know what Mars is. Boreas? You're a Boreas. Don't call me Boreas. The plane behind the northern lights. Boreas. We got it. Shaman Throne Boreas Wendigo. I don't know what Mars is. And I was never there. I don't know what Mars is. And I was never there. Okay, Shaman Throne Boreas Wendigo. They tried to summon the Wendigo down from the sky. Why would you try and summon the Whitaker? Oh, shouldn't have touched it. Oh, it's awake. Well, good job, Rune. You've trashed the fucking truck. Why weren't we wearing our gloves? Oh! 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 What? Did the game just crash? The game just crashed. The game just like quit itself. It just showed us that and quit itself. It's let's head on over to just chatting. What a cliffhanger. What a cliffhanger. Okay, let's go back to the game. Let's see if this, I wonder where it's saved. What? Wait, how can we save the game? I didn't know we could save the game at all. Auto save third morning. Where the hell are we? Too quiet. It's before we even had a conversation. Okay. Okay. So what? Escape? Okay, there's an option to save there. It did not tell me that at any point in the game that there was an option in the save menu to save. Option in the menu to save. Okay, we're done for today. We're done. I'm done. No, we're done. Okay, on that cliffhanger, I think we'll call that a stream.